So we're all in the forest, right?
Except me.
Next, about 2 hours away from our mountain base.
I set fire to the forest.
And about 10 feet of that forest around one tree is just completely destroyed.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
You don't know.
Well, if you listen to the recording, you'll know. The night before, this is why I can't use this spell for the rest of the day. I created a whirlwind to protect my ranger.
His ranger.
Yeah, my ranger. I used the whirlwind. It's 10 feet wide and 30 feet tall, and just casted it around this one tree that we were sitting on. Well, him under me on. And so the amount of damage I did destroyed pretty much 10 feet worth of forest around this tree.
And you're just like, oops.
Fighter, rogue, sorcerer, paladin.
Yeah.
If I
Okay, so where you left off was
I'm all by myself.
Ryan and
No.
Valdez and Christine were fighting off cultists. They were hidden in the dark, and they didn't really say anything to y'all, but y'all killed them.
well, goddamn.
They kind of shot them first.
Well, they shot Valdez. He woke me up, and I was like, whirlwind, and I fell back asleep.
You're just like, screw it.
You're about 2 hours away from the base of the mountain, and you're seeking whatever caused the destruction of Riverfall.
What's wrong with us? It doesn't seem...
Possibly a giant.
Well,
So do we just
Or a
meet
kobold.
You guys like you guys are walking or something, and we just
You'll probably meet us in the forest.
okay.
After the destruction I caused in the forest, you'll probably meet us in the
we'll probably
forest.
see like something sticking out of the tree.
You find out Zan sent another force.
He's proficient
Okay.
in no armor.
There you go.
Okay, so Zan sends them, I'm guessing?
Yeah, secondary force to meet up with you.
Okay. So, I'm pretty much here by myself. Because the other two are here, but they're not here.
So you meet up with this teeny tiny little butterfly.
Holding a giant blue
Wait,
Morning
Morning
Star.
Star?
morning star and
Not
two...
giants.
Oh, giants
Only
of the
giants.
butterfly. And 2 swords on her hip.
So did he tell us about what it is? Like who we're meeting up with? Do we know that it's a butterfly?
Yes,
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
would have told you you're
Okay.
meeting a butterfly, a stuffed teddy bear.
Yeah, the
and
half-elf would have told
as
you.
she would literally say a fucking wood elf.
She doesn't like the wood elf. She likes the butterfly.
Holy.
But what elf was racist last week?
The butterfly took a bath in hot coffee.
So you meet up with this butterfly, who you notice is somewhat alone.
Suddenly, I was like, huh?
They all got T-speared.
Alright, so do you change your course or do you continue on for the mountain?
So you guys all caught up to me?
Yes.
Do you want to change your course, or do you want to go towards the mountain where we were already going?
What?
I'll go with
You guys
that.
basically caught up to me as a secondary force to back me up.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
To back me up.
If we're backing
following
you up,
The other two,
Lead-
like,
lead
there's
the
also
way.
a bear involved. I don't care about the wood elf so much.
He's on a little higher level now.
The wood elf's higher level than me, but only because I saved his ass. Anyway, would you like to keep going towards the mountain where we were already going before, or would you like to change routes?
keep going the same way.
Now, mind you, the way we're going is in the opposite direction of the giant that I scared off.
Correct.
Okay, so I scared off a giant last night.
I'm scared.
Now, mind you, I'm a little bitty butterfly. I'm saying
Yeah,
this.
I-
I scared off a giant last night. They went that way. We are going this way.
My face would be like so surprised.
I would just stand
You
there
can
like,
insight check. You can insight check to see if
All day
I'm
long,
lying.
and you would find out he's not lying.
You feel free to check if I'm lying.
I want to check if you're lying.
If
Go
my
for it.
character were there personally, they'd probably just stand there and be like,
So your rogue is gonna check if the butterfly's lying.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Which
have fun.
It would be a D20, and then you add your insight.
Is that a spin down?
It might be. No.
Did I use your wisdom? Plus 2.
So wisdom's already a +2, so +4 to that. So 19.
Really to share some dice,
He's not lying to
except for
you.
the D6s.
He's not lying.
Your rogue's like, he's not lying. She. It's a female butterfly.
He's a butterfly.
She-
I'm not gonna.
She's a butterfly.
He's not lying.
She's a butterfly. I will not testify against a butterfly because I don't know what a butterfly is. A butterfly would be the least person I'd expect to lie.
Unicorns.
unicorn.
That too, but a butterfly.
I haven't even intimidated them
I
yet.
know, right?
I don't want you to try to.
Well, you have a holy symbol
intimidate
too, so they might notice that.
Oh yeah, my swords are my holy symbol.
Okay,
The
so
fuck?
do you continue to the
I'm a
mountain?
paladin. I have a holy symbol. My swords
He's
are my
playing a
holy
paladin,
symbol.
Kyler.
I know he's a paladin, but like I didn't know his swords were his holy symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
both
realize
of my swords are my holy
Standard
symbol.
swords are holy symbols, right? Like standard long swords and short swords, those are holy symbols.
They can be, yes.
They're crosses.
Yeah, if you get a cross guard.
Well, same with scimitars.
Yeah,
They
they
were
can be
made
considered
in,
holy
the
symbols.
ideology of their holy symbols.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what mine
I
are.
know that. I just didn't know that's what he chose.
Yeah, yeah. I chose my weapons to be the holy symbol of me because as my god, the god that I chose to follow under is a god of fighting and like purifying. So swords would be my holy symbol.
Well, it's really up to you. We're here to follow you.
Could it depend whether a quarterstaff is a holy symbol, just depending on what it looks like?
It would depend what's on it, but it could be
Yeah,
classified.
yeah. If you
Onward,
have like,
let's go.
I was like, if you have it carved in there, it couldn't be counted.
Like some
I'm
sort
waiting
of
for you all to
saying
say,
or
I am
something.
going.
I did.
Such
Like
and such direction.
Merlin,
I'm going.
he had a staff that was a
Going
holy
same
symbol.
route.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Alright, so your shark cloak is leaving you and heading to the mountain.
Follow the shark.
Yeah.
I fly ahead of the shark. Can I move faster than you?
I go 30.
I fly 30.
So
No, I fly 40. I fly faster than you walk.
Don't land though.
No joke, I only walk 10. You can always tell when I'm drunk. I walk.
So as about an hour in, you realize that the tree line is starting to thin. You were in the forest. So it's starting to thin out. You can see the mountain easily. You notice that a good 40 to 50 feet at the mountain base has nothing growing. Like
Wasn't me.
Nothing. It's just the dirt. It's like someone went through and plowed 50 feet.
I like how you immediately have to say that wasn't me.
He does.
When you found me, I kind of plowed up the forest where I was. So, just to make it clear, that wasn't me.
He also pissed off a priest by destroying some ruins.
As a paladin, I pissed off a priest. I also called him the bad guy.
Yeah, I did. To his face.
Well then.
And I threw his own holy symbol at him. At his
And then
face.
took it back.
And then took it back. I still have it. I stole his holy symbol.
I kind of gave it to you. So. Okay, so everyone roll a perception check. If you have keen hearing, this applies.
Wait, I don't need
You're not getting it that way.
Nope. I got a 5. Plus your perception,
Perception.
which is a +4. Right? Perception is a wisdom, so +2, +2, so +4. So you have a 21.
21.
21.
Yeah.
So
See, they're playing as if it's my character.
Very proficient.
All 3 of them got a 17.
He got him 20, not that.
Wait, what?
So Ryan's 5. So Ryan's 5.
I'm not rolling that d20 anymore.
I love this D20. Hasn't failed me.
Okay, so those of you other than Ryan hear music playing. However, it is faint and seems to be coming from above and in front of you.
I tell Ryan.
Thank you. Go get my d20 back.
I'm not going to leave him out.
It is upbeat, and you can tell it's probably being played at a very loud volume.
Wait.
Did you crack it?
No.
I don't know if like.
Way to roll that nat 1!
Yeah, I wouldn't roll that one anymore.
Yeah, no.
It's
Yeah.
cursed.
Sucks is that's
Yeah,
like
let me
that used to
check.
be my best dice.
I know.
Used to be my best dice. That's why I always kept it separate from the
DM
others.
guy.
Could I do a
It's jealous of my cheek.
perception check to see if it's in a certain like beat or pattern? You don't know. It, like some.
I'm gonna keep going.
Up the mountain?
Towards it or away
Yes.
from it?
Let's go towards it. Yellow.
Yeah.
So you're heading
I
north
want-
through, up, past, across, following the mountain range, going north.
Yes.
I want to go with Kyler. I'm
Yep.
curious.
Wait, I have a question. Are we going like in a place?
No,
Like,
we're going.
You're
down.
walking next to a mountain range.
Yeah, we're technically traveling next
Yeah.
to the mountains.
Forest, lightly sparse forest, and a mountain range.
So would it be smart to go up the mountain and get high ground, or going high ground?
I prefer not because of dragon issues.
I follow that.
Okay.
So you're staying below.
Yes.
I'm going to fly 40 feet above them, but just like stay with them, just to be above them. I'm not scared of dragons.
So you're a scout.
I'm not either, but past dragon
Or no,
involvements.
everything I have is double proficient. Is we're dealing with dragons,
Ah,
so
shit.
I'm not worried about dragons. I wanted to intimidate a dragon. Cool, double proficient.
Don't you wish your bad guy was a dragon?
Tiamat.
It's not Tiamat.
So I'm not
Hey,
worried
there's a
about
dragon
dragons.
Yellow. Let's do this.
All right. So as you walk north, you walk for a few minutes, and you come to a valley. You can tell it's obviously a clearing to go through the mountain range, and the music grows much louder.
So
Does
it
he hear
is
it this
music
time?
and not just a thump.
So where's the bard?
I think Hendrix has a good question.
Does he hear it this time?
On a roll. Dude, I cut the damn thing in half.
That's the lowest I can get on this die.
You only needed a 6.
That is the lowest I can get on this die.
You only
See you
needed
later.
a 6.
Here, Ryan, try one of these.
No, the butterfly's doing this.
It's just today. I got hit by the red shirt Wheaton.
Oh yeah.
Wait, can he at least feel it?
No, because he's flying.
Yeah, I'm not walking. I'm flying.
Well,
If he was
I
on one of
mean-
your shoulders or on the ground, you could.
But I'm kind of staying scouty above you.
Alright, so
And pretty much at this point, flying blindly in front of you.
and
Sound waves
definitely-
don't affect things that are flying because they're not touching anything. That's
Unless
why
you're tall.
Planes
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
won't
Unless
affect
you're
other
tall.
planes when they break the sound barrier.
I can sense a
That's
rock
what I
in
need to
midair.
play. I need to play a
But
blind
they still feel it
geomancer.
due to the-
Let's do it, Ryan.
Let's not go into that. That's just a whole other.
No, because this is a really bad.
I'll take
butterfly.
Earth Genesee and be a
Alright,
blind
so-
geomancer.
So basically, you're blinded deaf.
Pretty much. And flying in front of you guys and above you guys.
He's tone deaf, literally.
I tell you guys, I don't think he's a good lookout at the moment.
There they go.
Okay. So, do you continue north or follow the valley?
Well, I tell you what we're hearing and feeling.
Yep.
Because
So you guys keep going towards the music? I'm going to keep going towards the music.
I am.
You don't even
Music
know
that you've
which
been
way
pointed
to
in
go.
the direction of?
Pretty much. You're like, there's music that way. Cool. I'm just going to keep going.
Okay, as you travel through the
I'm
valley,
a
you start seeing
I'm a
signs.
paladin. I have no fear.
You start seeing signs, and when I say signs, I don't mean like the permanent wooden kind, like posters stuck to like rocks in this valley.
Well, not a
I
stop
try-
sign.
I try to read.
You'll
Go to jail. You
go
do not
to it
pass
and
go. You
see
don't
that
collect
it's like
$200.
I didn't hear it.
I tell you guys that it's just a circus is in the next town,
Where's the bard?
Circus.
It's a circus.
Circus sounds.
and I yell it
fun.
out to you.
No.
Take me to your leader.
Okay, so as you approach the town, you notice that this town is a gnome city.
Gnomes.
Wait, no.
If only Paladins was here.
No.
Oh, he'd hate these gnomes.
Oh yeah.
Valdez hates everything, apparently, except me. I'm more. I've proven I'm actually have a higher intelligence than Valdez's character.
Can
What's
I
intelligence?
telepathically
Lower than mine.
sing, the lollipop.
I might have a
Kid
lower
song
intelligence than him at
To whom?
13.
to everyone.
I don't
What?
think you can talk to everyone at
Darn.
once.
Are you a bard?
No.
Oh.
So it'd be horribly tone deaf.
Telepathically, he could speak to any of us.
Yeah.
All at the same time?
Probably. We just wouldn't really.
If
We'd have a
there's
hard
six-
time
if-
understanding him.
If
Like,
they're
I'd say that
within
you can talk to the
60
party at the same time, but I wouldn't say you could sing it to everyone in the city.
Yeah.
feet. No, I mean just us.
Okay,
Everyone
well, no.
in the
It
party.
would be a
It's like,
select
you
thing.
can't talk to the whole city.
I'm not talking
Sorry.
the whole city. No.
No. It would be like a select thing. Kind of like if I talk to the party, everybody in the party's
Yeah.
gonna hear me.
But I'm
Guys,
like, can I
we-
talk to everyone?
We are all listening to the
Hello.
Lollipop Guild
So you're singing the Lollipop Guild.
song. Yeah.
To the party.
Everybody
Is
in
it
the
a
party,
noise?
we can now hear the Lollipop Guild song.
It's
while we're
being
walking
sing
through
in
the-
common and primordial.
Can I throw a javelin at him?
Yes.
I go up to him and say, if you don't
Wait,
stop this.
what's
I
his
will-
I know
signs?
it's not PvP.
He's medium.
Yeah, medium.
I'm a tiny. Can I throw a javelin at him?
I don't stop PvP.
I'm throwing a javelin at
I'm
him.
gonna chuck him at you.
You're chucking him at me as I'm throwing a javelin?
So wait.
Strength versus strength on me and you.
All right.
It's 22.
20,
What's your AC?
13.
You've
Yeah,
been broken.
I'm just
broke
going.
your
I'm
AC
just going to
hard.
sit down and just watch.
Wait,
this
but
happen.
I'm going.
Oh, that just means you're coming
first.
towards my,
Oh, yeah.
my weapon.
Wait.
I beat you in the strength test. I got a 25.
All right. So I'm being thrown.
At my javelin,
And
which
I'm
is
throwing
already...
him at the javelin now.
Wait, what are you rolling for?
He's throwing you.
The grapple
Nine.
is to grab you.
Oh, all right.
19
Okay.
to throw him.
You've been impaled by javelin.
The javelin
But
just...
I haven't rolled to try to do the save with the javelin.
There is no
You
save
don't
with a
have a
javelin.
save because of the
22
grapple.
breaks your AC?
Oh Jesus.
Does 22 break your AC?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm hitting you with my javelin.
And yeah, I'm.
Luckily for you, you're slime. 8 damage. Piercing.
Yeah.
So you're not resistant. I'm keeping this die over here because this die seems good to me. It
Not
gave
even
me a
your teeth
16.
die like you today.
I know.
It's like all
I
the
don't have
gnomes
a dish.
looking at us while this is happening.
Plus 3.
The gnomes are far, far too busy.
I'm just like,
with their
shut up!
Preparations for this
And then I'm going to
event.
go and retrieve my javelin.
You can tell that they're setting
back at you.
What,
No, I'll just go get
what,
it.
What
Okay.
are we starting out at?
Last time someone threw something at me, it was the morning
whatever your
star.
standard HP is.
And I
I
acrobated
go up
out
to
of
one
it.
of the gnomes and ask, what's
He didn't
that?
do HP.
Nope.
He didn't figure out his health.
It's a D6.
Plus your
Plus
con.
You may have just killed him.
6 plus your con
Yeah.
modifier.
9.
So you have 9 health.
So you have 1 health left.
You have 1 HP.
I hit you for 8.
Okay,
So 1 slap is gonna knock him unconscious.
to tell you the truth, I was going to go up to and slap him after I see you guys were going to do that. I'm like, I'm just going to sit out of this.
Wait until he see if he
what?
sings again. If he sings
Yeah.
again, feel free.
Yeah.
He's not a bard, so he's not good at singing. So
Do we hear the music when we enter?
Wait, could
Oh,
I
yeah.
have done a cantrip while I'm in? No, I don't think I could have.
you technically can now.
Well, yeah, now.
No, he
but
wants- he
while I
wants to
was
know if he can
in
do a
the
cantrip
air
while in the air.
with the javelin coming at me. I could have used if it's allowed. I could have used blade ward. I can't talk.
Blade ward.
Yeah.
I think it gives him extra
Res-
strength or something.
Resistance to piercing. And
Is it
slashing.
resistance to piercing or slashing?
Be right back.
After these 5 messages.
Because that would have just knocked you down to 4 damage instead of 8 damage.
Okay. So you have gnomes bustling about you. And you have one come up to you and looks
speak
at you
gnome.
all. Are you at the circus?
I
Common?
say,
Okay, so they do speak common. The giant didn't speak common.
No, he did not.
Alright, I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
So you'd be immune temporarily
To bludgeoning, but I used piercing.
Yeah, he used piercing.
Essentially, he'd be taking 4 damage instead of
Instead of-
8.
I'll let him do it if he wants.
Okay.
But only because I have plans for the circus.
Yeah, so it'll knock you down to 5.
Yes.
I'm scared. Just plans.
So, are we the circus?
I say no, and if you try to threaten me like that again, I will break your skull.
Wait.
To the gnomes?
Yeah.
To-
The
He
gnome
called
just
me a
asked if
circus.
you were with the circus.
I'm not with the circus. Do any of us look like a circus?
I'm not with the
I'm a
Yes.
freaking slime
Do you ask him?
Wait. As you're saying no, I cast dancing lights and start juggling my dancing lights.
I say
I don't even have to have
don't know
any.
about
I don't even have to have any like skill in being able to juggle because my dancing lights move at my will. So I'm just like do 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 do.
Okay, I say I'm not, but I don't know about the rest.
Does that answer your question?
He nods and he says, "All right, the circus is through here. You want to go through the back tent? I'm sure they'll open it for you."
Okay.
But if the circus doesn't know who we are, then how are we gonna get in?
The gnome just lives in the city. They're hosting their circus.
I
It's
know,
traveling.
but I'm thinking ahead.
This essentially gets us guaranteed we're going to get into the city
Yeah.
without having a big reason why we have to be there. That's pretty much us saying yes, we're with the circus is actually a good thing.
You can now get into a gnome city and gnomes.
You can
aren't-
tell I play
Because
rogue
he said
very
no.
often. I actually play rogue normally.
Gnomes usually have very closed off cities and don't usually let people in.
Yeah.
For them to
You can
host
tell
the
I play
circus
rogue.
is the only time they're letting foreigners in.
Usually, as a rogue, you're going to want to lie just about any time you
Yes.
get asked a
Oh,
question.
okay.
To bet, like I know you don't know much about gnomes, so you probably didn't know. but gnomes they're like dwarves. Gnomes and dwarves are very much alike in that they don't let people into their cities
Except
often.
dwarves are a
Okay,
bit
can I change
nicer
my
about
answer
it.
and say yes? Because I can.
Yeah. So pretty much deception's your thing, so you want to lie. Now, me being able to like dancing lights and juggle would actually help you would help you lie. In the sense that it may even give you advantage if you had to make a deception check.
Yeah.
In this
Because
case,
I was showing some kind of skill.
in this case, the gnome already thought you were with the circus. That's why he asked.
Oh.
Yeah. So
he-
usually
he
you want to
doesn't
try
want to
diverse.
Yeah, you want to try to lie in the direction that helps you the best.
Okay.
Not only that, but I'm a little slimy.
Now-
I could just be like the little.
Luckily for you, I'm not lawful good. If I was lawful good, I would have to call you out on your
Every
lie.
lie.
But I'm chaotic good. So as long as we're doing it for good reasons, I don't care why we lie. We can lie all we want, as long as it's for a good reason. See?
Neutral.
Because I'm chaotic good. I'm Batman, not Superman.
As you go through the city and towards the back of the room, you see another large footprint, very similar to the one you found in the city.
Aha!
We don't know what the footprint is. You are the only one.
They would have seen it in the city too, yeah?
So
it's
was
just
actually taking you to the city to see.
So
almost a giant's footprint, not quite an actual giant's footprint, but the size of a giant's footprint was in the city that got destroyed that where we just came from.
Let's Scooby-Doo this shit. And find
Essentially, that's what we're trying to find is that
Oh.
monster. The monster to this footprint. So I'm like flying above it like, aha!
Yeah, with the
Elementary,
the
my
way-
dear Watson.
it. God damn it.
You're supposed to report back to the half-elf with any information you get as you get it.
Okay.
What?
So you
Race
see
rating?
this largest, very
Him?
large
Yeah.
footprint.
He's a high elf.
Alright.
And if you turn back and look,
So
you'll see there's
basically,
another large
They're
footprint.
pretty damn.
As if this
convinced
large
that
footprint fits
we're
to a
with
pair
the
of
carnival.
feet.
All right, so now that we've seen this,
I have.
is there a messaging service of some sort nearby? I don't have any way of sending a message to
Yes,
her.
there is a no messaging service.
Okay, because I don't have any other way of sending a message, and I'm sure they don't.
Each city has a message, like a mail.
Okay.
Postal
It's like
service.
Pony
Yeah,
Express.
because I don't think any of us have a
Message.
pet or anything
It's more
that can
Pony
send.
Express.
Okay, that's fine.
I can.
So it'll
Because I
take
have
more-
scrolls and a quill. I stole a quill. I have scrolls to write on. Yes, I
You stole
stole.
a relic quill.
I stole a quill from a church, and its holy symbol, and I beat up its priest.
Right, you're one.
I have.
I'm chaotically good. I thought he was the bad guy.
Hey, at least I can do flips and all that. I picked that.
Yeah,
Acrobatics.
Oh, you don't have acrobatics. You have performance, which is good. Performance is also good. That gives you ability to like maybe tell a riddle or
Play an instrument.
yeah, those kind of things. Acrobatics would be your flips, and
Oh, okay.
that's okay. I have acrobatics, and I can fly, and I can
very
fake juggle.
I gotta go in an hour.
Oh,
Really?
Butterfly
Yeah, my dad
has.
gave me a curfew. Be
Oh
back
yeah,
by
I took
9.
it as part of my being a
sucks.
paladin.
I wish my dad was more like my mom. Man, just be back when you're.
I also have athletics. I can be a strong man. Like I could go up and just.
As a tiny
That's what I'm here for.
butterfly.
You'd be amazed at what I can pick up.
That's
My
what I'm
my
here
carrying
for.
capacity is large. Like I have 20 times 10, 200-pound carrying capacity.
Dang.
Same.
More than that because it's
more
actually
impressive
20
than
times
the
15.
butterfly.
Yeah,
Huh?
But
I can
it's
carry
more
the same weight as
impressive when a
butterfly.
butterfly carries.
yeah, but it's more impressive that a butterfly does it than a shark. So
Yeah.
it's actually 20 times 15. So
Oh,
300 pound.
Not only that, but a shark that breathes out of water.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a 300-pound carrying capacity.
Damn.
Now, mind you, that's like me being able to actually carry at my max, just carrying, not actual using.
Yeah.
But I can lift something that's 300 pounds.
All right, so you're greeted at the back door. It's actually a big giant tent, so it's not really a door. It's a tarp. And by a halfling, which you also find out because we're in a gnome city.
Hobbits. That's what a halfling is.
And the halfling looks over. Oh, you must be my new trapeze artists. Follow me.
Shit. What?
Trapeze. I got it.
This is not gonna be for me.
Oh.
Are we doing this with or without nets?
You'll find out.
With or without net. Oh shit, net.
No worries. Ryan can fly, and I can cushion somebody's fall.
I can create a gust of wind.
So, do you ignore the halfling or do you follow?
I shall follow. We're taking the hobbits through Mordor.
Let's follow. One
I'll
does not
follow.
simply walk into boredom. Okay, so we're following
We're
the
taking the
Hobbit.
Hobbit's
Yeah.
time.
eyes
So he
God,
walks you
two
through the
eyes.
back tarp,
I have a question.
and he walks you through the back tarp and all the way to the back corner. You see the line set up, tightrope, all the hanging bars. You do see that there's currently a net set up underneath,
Okay, so there isn't.
and there is one elf currently practicing.
What kind of elf?
High elf.
So like, up on the high wire.
So if we distract him, will he just
Well,
lose his concentration and
You
fall?
think it's a high elf from that far away.
So I'll fly up to the high wire and be like, "Hi!" and then land right in front of him.
She greets you kindly. You notice she's a ladrin.
Oh, yay!
Oh.
But
This is the higher elf.
Oh.
The Eladrians.
Basically the highest of the high.
she's decked out in circus gear. Full paint, makeup, tight-fitting clothing.
You look like a clown, and I say this in Sylvan.
She just kind of laughs at you.
That's fine. As long as
Hey, I
she...
speak Sylvan.
Good, you're an elf, you should.
If you don't speak Sylvan, I'd be worried.
Well, they speak Elvish, but most elves will also take Sylvan as a second language because of the area they live in.
Do I hear what he says?
From
I'm
that
on the
far
high
away,
rope.
Oh.
he probably just spoke it.
He does have giant ears.
True. Maybe.
He's Link!
He's big. With ears this size, I can hear anything.
He's Jack
I would say no,
Bull.
just because how far they are from you.
Yeah, because I'm on top. I'm at the high
And
roof.
it's
I
not
flew
exactly
up there.
quiet in here.
How high is the high wire?
140 feet.
Damn.
So you can't even talk to
You're
me.
up there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't even talk to you. I can't hear you. Nothing.
She greets you kindly, and you see that she sits down cross-legged on the rope. Are you part of the new group?
That is
Yep.
pretty damn impressive.
She's an elf.
I know.
And then I look at her and said, "Why don't you do this without the safety net?"
Because they require it. They say it's not worth the medical bill.
It's not worth the.
I'll solve that, and then I poison spray. I destroyed the
I
net.
could acid splash it.
It's a cantrip for me, so I'm
You
just like,
sound like-
It's cantrip for
anyway.
me too. It's
I could
cantrip
just,
for me
like
too.
go
So
up there, chop the rope, and just let her fall through.
I could too.
I can throw you up there.
I have my sword literally
She's
right
not
there.
acting like a normal ladron. She's very friendly,
Yeah.
very.
She's being
open.
friendly. She was just like, they forced me to, and I'm like, cool, I'll solve that.
Forgetting, we're going to
I
have
just
to do
drop,
it too.
I just drop poison down onto the net.
but that just makes the poison, doesn't it? It doesn't necessarily destroy
It could rot.
It's
Not
poison
through
spray. It'll rot.
So now,
Because now they'll take it down because it's poisoned.
True.
So she looks at you, she goes, how many are in your group?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 for now, 6, 7 total.
So they're running late?
Yes.
I guess you're kind of wondering why we called you in.
Yes.
The other 3 in my group decided they wanted to play with the new creature they brought in, and they met an untimely death.
Can I meet this new creature?
Only if you promised to follow the rules. They did not.
I'm good at following rules.
What are the rules?
And of course, I obviously give off that I'm a paladin, so I'm like, I'm good at following rules.
So
She looks down.
The companion's not so much, but
while
me.
Ryan's up there, I'm just gonna go around and look at everything.
me too.
Just like, oh.
So she stands back and jumps back up, follows the rope to the end, and you see her just slide down another rope instead of going down the ladder.
I jump off.
You have wings. So.
I know. I'm just like, whoosh. Mind you, I jumped off a banister and landed in a cup of coffee. Obviously, not an issue for me just to jump off
Yeah.
things.
So she meets you at the base, and she goes, do you just want to meet the creature, or do you want to take the rest of your group?
Do you guys want to meet the creature?
Please.
Dibs!
Okay, so she walks you through, and she's pretty much jibber jabbering about the routine that she's used to, what you all can do. As she walks you to the entire other side of the pit.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get there, you see that there's locks, and she reaches down, she grabs a key from her neck, and unlocks it, and opens the door. And she says, "Please don't stick your fingers in the cages." Kind of general, obvious. Don't do stupid
Good thing
shit.
I don't have fingers.
If I stick my finger in a cage, I'm assuming my whole body's going through. So.
But she's kind of going through the rules. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't feed them.
Oh,
Feed them.
right?
That's
You
After
said-
midnight?
You said one. You said creature.
That's a whole section of the tent.
Oh.
It's all the animals.
There's lots of creatures. There's just one new one. Don't feed them after midnight. Keep them out of direct sunlight. Don't give them any baths.
Don't put them
She pretty
in
much
water.
said, I don't want to give the new one a bath. Someone else can do
If there's a mogwai in here,
So you go through and you see there's a couple of phantasmal creatures. There's some glow-in-the-dark kobolds. They're kind of odd, unusual creatures. Six-legged
kinda
mountain
wanna-
lions.
I'm gonna release them all.
The kobolds?
All of them.
No.
Oh.
I will
You're the
stop
only
you.
one
I will try and grapple check you if you try.
They don't look mistreated or anything. They're in decently sized cages.
To be fair, I did just hear a story, and I'm going to tell her this. I heard a story about an amazing kobold who could shoot laser beams out of his eyes and shoot.
Wait, isn't the kobold with the different kinds of eyes that shoot different things? Or...
No,
This is a custom
kobold. Yeah, this is a custom. Kobolds are like little itty bitty lizards that think they're dragons, and usually are not taken serious. I'm like, because I just heard this story from Valdez, who was telling it to another person, so now I'm telling it. I heard a story of a great kobold, so great that they called him a god.
Are you talking
He
about
could
the
shoot.
GK?
Yes, that's what they called him, GK. He could shoot lasers out of his eyes and breathe fire like a dragon, and he even had wings.
Meanwhile, my slime is trying not to laugh telepathically.
Pretty much.
Don't laugh about
you're
this
telling the story,
kobold.
she leads you through, and then you come to a very large, like, gate almost, and you notice that this gate's not tart. It's actual like metal.
What's in there?
The new creature.
What is it?
I don't even know what it's called.
I'll go walk up to it and
They
like,
say
knock
it's a
on the
creature
metal
from Legend,
bar.
the Kelgoth, but they're supposed to be extinct.
I want to see it.
Do we see it?
It's currently behind metal plate.
Oh,
I
like
want to see
So
it
she
so
walks up to the
bad.
door and she unlocks another window
Okay.
and she slides it down. Do not stick your fingers in. Do not stick your head in. This is how I lost the rest of my troop. Don't go in there.
Okay.
Is
And
there
she
light
steps
in there?
back. There is light in there.
So I can kind of see in?
Mm-hmm. The window is small enough that you could go in, but she keeps suggesting you not. You're the only one
Perception
small enough
check
to go
to
in.
see what it is.
So it's a small window.
So there's only enough room for one person at a time.
Well, two of us if I'm standing at the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's going first?
So perception check to see what's in there before
You're going
I
with the
go
butterfly?
in.
Yes.
Okay. You see a enormous, what you would assume would be a rock giant, but it's covered in moss and it's much bulkier. And you notice it has fangs and almost scales on all its rocks. It
How
also
old?
has wings.
I ask her how old is it.
She's like, she looks at you. I don't know. We've only had it for a week.
I want to
So
stare
it's a
it
week
in the
old.
eye.
Can I walk up and just be like, kitty?
You can't talk.
You know what? I'm just gonna stare at it.
He could send it a
and gaze-
telepathic
Telepathic
message.
True.
Can I stare at it in the eye?
The eye is way up there.
Yeah, but I'm just
So
like,
you're gonna go.
I'm staring in its eye like I did the giant.
Okay.
Are you
I'm gonna
try
stare
to
it down,
intimidate
and I'm going to try to intimidate it to come closer to me.
Okay.
While he's
Fail.
doing this, I'm just going back up.
I don't remember what goes against intimidation.
Intimidation
Would
is
you
a
do
charisma, so it's probably either a wisdom or an intelligence. It'll probably be like an insight. That's a 19.
Okay.
I'm pretty intimidating.
It's a freaking butterfly.
Not that intimidating, I'm sure.
26.
Yeah, I'm not that intimidating.
It looks at you, and it lets out a horrendous roar.
I'm still staring it down. I'm not backing down.
Whoever looks away first loses. That's how it is.
It's not a hippogriff, so and it can't attack me. So
Can I telepathically send this thing the soft kitty song?
was it just a roar?
It was just a roar.
So it wasn't like a language that I would know.
No, it was just a guttural roar. Just like if one of us was just to roar.
And it's a
somewhere.
rock. Well, it looks like a rock giant. I'm gonna try and say hello in Ignan, just to see if it understands Ignan.
Okay.
So I say hello in Ignan.
He's unaffected.
Okay.
Try Draconic.
I could try. That scared away the giant last time.
It did. It scared a stone giant.
Maybe we can scare this thing down.
What if I hold up the whatever, the mace?
Morningstar?
Yeah, that thing. What if I hold that up while I'm intimidating it?
You probably could just reach down and just take it right out of your hand.
Well, I know there's something special about this Morningstar. When I hold it, it starts glowing.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can all see the glow. Think Bilbo Baggins' dagger.
Oh.
Well, to him it was a sword, but to everybody else it was a dagger. Would it give me any kind of...
It would not give you a bonus to intimidate now.
Or anything to do with this creature?
It would cause an action, a reaction of some sort, but it
Oh,
would
every
not
action
cause,
has an opposite and equal reaction,
It
Amber.
would not cause any bonus
May I
there.
try to intimidate it?
Go for it.
I was more curious about
What's your plus to your intimidation? That was a better roll than me.
I think it's
You
plus
got a 21. Yeah, you got fucked.
Damn.
It's a 24.
Damn.
Yeah, he rolled
All right.
better than I did.
Can
I get a
go-
+7.
Can I go look at it and I don't know what kind of roll it is, but try to find out what it is?
Perception.
That would be
Investigation?
investigation or animal handling.
It'd be investigation followed by either a nature or an animal handling.
Yeah. So-
Investigation to see what you could find out about it, and nature to find out.
Investigation is a charisma. No, insight, intimidation. Investigation is intelligence. So you get a +2 to it, and then you'd either make a nature or an animal handling, which you're not proficient in either of those either. Essentially, you're making 2 intelligence checks, which you get a +2 to both. It's still better than.
Never mind.
You see a large rock creature with wings and scaly skin.
Wait, wings.
It has wings.
Oh no.
Dibs!
That doesn't.
That one.
Oh, it's a 7. I get the same thing as him. I got a 9.
You see a large rock creature with wings.
That's why I said I
and
got
you
the
see
se-
those wings are slightly scalier than its skin.
I tell him about the wings.
We already knew it has wings.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, technically, the only
Should
people
I
that
hold
have
up my
wings
mace?
are them two.
Wait, I want.
Yes.
I want to try something.
I have an extra if you.
Well, mine actually like
I
it's
wanna
special. It's
try-
from that church that I was stealing stuff from.
Hey, I want to try something since it is with the circus. Can I try to pet it?
You're gonna reach your hand in even though you've been told not to?
Yes.
and the
Remember that
elves
pool?
right
So are you
there.
going
Huh?
to?
You know that pool we were having about
I'm
thinking about how long you
debating
live?
since I'm only at 5
Yeah.
HP.
If he gets pulled in, I'm going in after him.
Oh, he won't get pulled in. He won't have a chance.
Well, he's slime, so he would technically get pulled in.
Oh,
Unless-
he's going in.
Well, he's
pet it.
reaching
No,
in to
I'm
pet
just-
it.
It's too far away to pet from the
Oh.
window.
Then never mind.
But
You
you
actually
are
have to
slime.
go
You
in.
can probably go underneath the door. If there's even so much as a small crack, you can go through it.
True.
I thought that
What
was
is it?
Shadow that could do that.
There are a lot of
Slimes
aliens watching
too.
you.
They're slimes.
Is it?
I tried to
Worth the
distract her
5
with asking
HP
her
though.
questions about it.
Wait, I want to go back. Oh wait, I can't. Never mind. I can't speak to her. Never mind.
You can
Telepathically, you
telepathically.
can.
Not in the same dialect or
Can I
language.
offer it? What if I throw it my my water skin?
Don't get it drunk.
Try.
Okay, while he's doing this, I'm going to try to distract her so we don't
You
get
forgot I
thrown
had
out.
that in there, didn't you?
I was like,
When I was-
throw you my water skin.
if I throw it my water skin.
Well, because in my head, I've already changed it to an ale skin, so I was like, what?
Well, I don't have one full of water. I only have this
Hey,
one.
Oh,
He'd squish it.
when
He
I
wouldn't have a way of picking it up
primordial,
properly.
Can you explain it in detail?
Oh, and I can't call it over to drink it.
Primordial.
Like, you have to think, like,
What do you
hand,
mean? Like,
its hand
the
size
language,
versus
Like,
your water skin size.
What it's like.
Which is about the size for a small one.
What else speaks it?
I mean, does that make sense?
Ryan, what speaks primordial?
Elementals, oozes,
Druids, maybe. Druids?
hmm?
Maybe druids.
I doubt it.
If they
It's in
do.
here. It tells you in languages, which is
I'm gonna go to the front.
languages. It'll tell you what normally speak them. It's things like celestials and stuff like that.
Wait, guys, I know how to pet it. I can use magic hand or mage hand, not mage hand.
Don't you? Well, you probably can. I was gonna say, I
It's
believe you have to
cantrip.
see where you can cast.
It's cantrip.
Yeah, but I believe you have to be able to see to be able to cast it.
If somebody
Yeah,
was-
elementals, and it's written almost in the same language as dwarfs.
Oh.
If one of you were to move away from the window, you could see.
Yeah, so
Because currently, Hendrix has not seen it.
me and Kyler are going to move away from the window.
Wait, no. Technically, I still haven't seen all of it.
Yeah.
either.
So
You've probably
me and
seen
Kyler
it-
are going to move so the two of
the
you
two of
can
you
see it.
Because you've probably seen like a glimpse, like past one of their heads or something, but you haven't.
I just need to
actually
be able to
seen
touch it.
You looked, so I assumed you had gone.
I need to be able to touch it.
I want to do a perception check on it.
I'll let him look out the window while I'm trying to distract the elf. So you guys.
Well,
can
she's letting you
Singing? Or whatever the other one is.
Singing or whatever the other one is.
Remember? I know if things are naturally good or evil.
Wait.
So I should be able to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Singing would be good. I don't know what the evil one is. But
Oh.
I should be able to tell just by
Yes,
seeing
you
it.
smell it.
Okay, thank you. That's what it was. Smell.
Smell.
Okay, so I know it's naturally evil.
Yes.
Oh, you guys have fun going in there.
Y'all don't. He does.
Oh.
Does he choose to tell us is the thing?
I mean, it reeks. It's the worst thing you've ever smelled. It smells very similar to the skull you saw.
Oh, goody. Yeah, this thing's evil. Like, we're talking straight up chaotically evil. We're Joker style.
By the way, you're the only one that saw the skull, and you would recognize it. It has the same skull as that skull was.
Oh, now I want to kill it. Not only is it evil, it has magical properties.
You never touched to find out what that magical property was.
No,
I'm going to stay.
But I need to touch this.
I'm. Well,
To get a better sense, I need to be able to touch it.
So you tell us it's chaotically evil?
Essentially, I know it's evil. I know it's very, very evil.
It is evil
Do you tell us,
through and
though?
through.
Yeah, I know it's very evil. I don't know its exact alignment, and I don't know how, like...
If it's lawful evil.
Yeah, I don't know its
evil and
exact...
chaotic
Yeah, I
evil.
don't know its exact alignment. I'd have to be able to touch it to do that. And if it fails a charisma save when I touch it, I'd be able to tell you everything it's feeling in its heart.
I have a question. Will
I
be
asked
able
the
to
lady.
Will I be able to distract it as he sneaks in, gets a quick touch, and then gets the fuck out?
From
She
the
doesn't want
window?
us in there.
But he's been distracting her apparently this whole entire time.
He's attempting. He hasn't actually had
Attempting,
He's
yes.
never actually had a point where he's had to roll to distract her yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys haven't told me that you guys are going to do anything. But
So currently, he's
Well, I moved away
talking
from
to
the
her.
window while you guys can go ahead and look.
Yeah, you two.
So you guys go ahead and go look in the window while I'll move away. So you guys can
I
figure out
asked
what you
her
want
what
to do.
does they need this beast for.
They used it as a sideshow attraction. It gets pulled out at halftime.
Halftime. So
The circus, so the big ring.
what keeps it in?
So
The
if
cage.
this thing went,
The cage
She
is
laughs at
magic,
you.
I'm
She
assuming.
looks over and goes, "You see that room? It's full of nothing but mages and sorcerers that keep this plane contained. There are 17 of them in there.
so I tell her. So if this beast went wild for some reason, are we allowed to kill it?
If you could, I would kill it. I would tell anyone you did, though.
No,
Like
like during the
naturally
halftime
get
show,
that.
if it went rampant, are we allowed to kill this?
We've actually been instructed that if it is released, we are to wait 5 minutes to let the mages attempt to recontain it. After that point, we're instructed to kill or run.
So there's
I lean over to Ryan and tell him we could probably kill this beast at halftime.
I'm assuming he has more than 40 health.
Yes, he does.
Oh crap.
Well, I could have put it to sleep. But it has more than 40 health.
It has a lot more than 40 health.
Is it in the triple digits?
It is higher than triple digits.
I can get in there.
What?
I can get in. I can polymorph myself into a creature.
Essentially, I'm introducing you to your boss.
Ah, shit.
I'm not prepared for
Even better, I'll polymorph into an even smaller creature.
To a flea.
Get in.
I asked her
touch
what-
it.
You can do
Because
that.
it wouldn't notice a flea or like a tick.
See, the book doesn't take into consideration, but I do take into consideration of size on perception rolls. Something larger than a flippin' castle is not going to notice a flea.
Yeah. And I'm already small. I'm a tiny, so I'm already really, really small. If
And he saw you.
Well, I was kind of making a spectacle.
He
of
brought
myself.
attention to himself.
Yeah. But if I turn into something even smaller, because smaller than me, it's going to have a smaller challenge rating than my level anyway. So it doesn't matter. I could be a rat for all it matters. I turn myself into something smaller, because I can do that still once today. Get in there and touch it. I can then read or give it a chance to make a charisma check to see if I can read its heart. I would also know its true alignment and have the possibility of actually getting back out without being killed because I get temporary hit points.
I
Of a
asked,
creature you
I asked
choose.
the elf where she found this.
I'm gonna try to intimidate again.
That's a good question
I
too.
don't travel with the circus year round. I actually just joined back up.
So, do you know who found this?
The ringleader.
Do you know where he is?
He led you to me.
Oh, I go back to go find the ringleader.
So you're gonna go find the ringleader.
Yeah, I'm going to go find.
I
him.
want-
So you're gonna go find us some information. That's actually good for a rogue to do. Find us the information.
I want to try to intimidate it again.
You're
And while I'm heading over there, do I
intimidating
find
the-
the
anything?
Kelgoth?
Yeah.
And while I'm heading
Okay,
to find the
you
ringleader,
can try.
do I find anything cool?
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
that'd be up to her.
He too.
Damn.
No.
Nope. I'm scared
okay.
shitless.
Okay.
Me too.
You roll. If you roll anything above, less than that one, which is impossible with that die.
Yeah, she's rolling the non-nat 1 die.
What'd she roll?
A
A
3.
You failed.
And this die can't get a nat 1.
Yeah, I believe that.
It's a cheat die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has no
Oh.
1 on it.
Well, that's
It's 220.
Still no, it's an 8. Almost a 20.
Is that better? I rolled
So
something.
Hendrix is leaving to go find the ringleader.
And while I'm heading over there, do I find anything cool?
anything cool.
Yeah, I'm not just.
He's a rogue. He's gonna steal things,
True.
and the one good person in the party is not paying attention to him. So,
Who's touching the door?
Wait, what?
is anyone touching the door?
Other than the slime, obviously.
I'm
I'm
near
not
it.
touching
I moved away when I went to go see what he was
Is
doing.
anyone within 3 feet of the door? Is that
Thank-
better?
Most likely,
Most likely, yes, because I'm with Ryan.
Not me. I'm
yeah.
like,
He left.
The door will absorb half of that damage. The rest it goes seawall.
Wait, what?
That's 17. So knock it down to 16. So 8 damage.
I'm dead.
Are you at negative?
It's
You're.
blunt damage.
I am in.
It's blunt, so you take even less. So you take 4.
It's bludgeoning.
I'm at 1.
You've just been smacked.
Oh,
with a bent
good.
door.
You're back down to what I smacked you to originally.
You've been smacked by a bent door.
do I hear it?
Oh, you hear the metal bent.
I'm at 6.
You're at 1 more than me, Ryan.
Damn.
Should
At the
I?
noise, you hear a couple of mages run out, and they start
If
immediately
you want, I
mending
can
the
throw
door.
you in there.
Okay, so it hit the door.
Yeah.
Should I?
You see
I can
mages
throw you in
immediately
there
come out and mending
to
that
add
door.
it.
Well, I just had the polymorph.
Yeah,
no,
I'm-
as your polymorph,
got
I
it
can
now.
just throw you in there.
Before they do anything,
I don't want him to see me,
backing
that's the thing.
fuck up.
How's he gonna see you?
If you throw me, he's most likely going to see something coming at him.
Yep.
If I just transform and crawl in there like a rat, or even a small insect, he's not likely to see me. I could turn into a smaller insect, crawl in. I'd have like 1 HP of temporary hit, and then touch him, get him to make a charisma save, and then come back.
So do I find the ringleader,
can't
or
I-
I find
if you-
anything cool?
You're
Ryan,
looking
if
for
you
him.
turn into
Okay.
something smaller, can I use
It's a very
Mage Hand
large
to-
circus tent.
Huh?
Okay.
If
And you're
you
looking for
turn
a
into
halfling.
something smaller, can I use
Yeah.
Mage Hand to just
Or
kind of
anything
give me
cool.
that extra
Fine.
distance?
But I don't need it. I can crawl under the door.
If you get in trouble, I'll help you.
Yeah, I might
Go
need
ahead,
help
do it.
getting out,
Go ahead and do
but
it.
getting in I can do.
If you need help getting out, I'll help you, but you can go in.
I think I can help you.
And this is about the only time polymorph is worth anything right now, because we're all such low levels, is doing this kind of thing.
Yeah,
Once
it
we're
is.
higher level, polymorph is so much better. In fact, I could try to polymorph it and make it into something weaker.
You could try.
If it's unwilling, it has to make a save.
Yeah, it does.
And make it into something weaker of the same challenge rating, or lower.
I'd have to actually sit here and start doing math what challenge rating this is.
Make it.
Oh, I'm going to assume it's lower than most other things. I'm going to assume it's lower than an ancient dragon. So if I make it less than
Probably.
an ancient dragon, I'd be fine. Because I could make it into a rat.
And then just kill it?
No. Once it gets rid of the temporary hit points, it reverts back to its original form.
Yeah, so we'd have to catch it.
Oh.
Yeah,
And it has,
that's
I
the
think, an
only
hour
problem.
time limit.
Throw it into lava.
Yeah, that's the problem. I have an hour to do it. Like, it lasts an hour or until it loses its
Temporary
hit points. Now I can do this. Basically, take it out of the room, let it turn back in, and then we have a reason to kill it.
In the meantime, I'm gonna die from that.
Yeah, it would have to make a wisdom saving throw if it was unwilling. Or I can just do it to myself so I can go touch it.
If they're even struggling to... Oh, I'm just thinking to myself, like, how did they even catch it if they're having struggles with it at halftime?
17 sorcerers and mages.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to go in that room when they left, but Irish...
So hang on, if you actually succeed in transforming it, then
If I wanna
polymorphing
transform
it, then it polymorphs back. Can't we get the 17 mages and sorcerers help to kill it?
They won't kill it.
They
though.
will try and contain it.
They want to
But
contain
if
it.
they can't contain
This is
it,
their livelihood.
They're going to do
livelihood is
everything they
keeping
can
that
to
contained.
contain it.
Basically, this is their life's work. This is their best trophy they ever have. Go ahead and go in. I'll try and help you if you need help
yeah, I
out.
might as well touch it.
Okay, before I do, I'm going to use my lay on hands on myself to give me 5 more HP.
Okay.
So now I have 11.
You're gone. You're
Yeah,
way too
I-
gone.
And then
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
polymorph myself into a small insect, giving me a temporary of 1. So basically, if it squishes me, I'm turning back. And then crawling in there and basically climbing on it.
Okay.
For an hour, I can be this insect
Okay.
while I'm climbing on it.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm sure the mages won't notice me. It probably won't notice me.
But you just...
And then it needs to make a charisma save. I get to know its exact
Alignment.
alignment, and then it makes a charisma save.
I've already rolled its charisma
Okay.
save, waiting for you to do it.
It failed.
It failed pretty bad.
What did it roll?
I rolled a 1. It failed horribly.
I wish I could speak telepathically.
I can.
But no one can understand you.
Exactly.
I'm assuming it doesn't speak common.
It does not.
Or it would be hearing you guys talk.
I'm gonna crawl up to wherever its ear hole is.
It's a really long
no.
crawl.
I doubt
Go
it'll take
for
me a
it.
full hour. I'm gonna try speaking to it in Sylvan. I already know it doesn't speak common or Ignan. So if I speak to Sylvan, does it seem to notice me?
It responds back, but you only understand a couple of words.
Oh, so if I actually did...
What if I try in Draconic?
Again, you get a couple of words here and there.
So it
he
doesn't-
speaks like a
It
mix.
speaks a mix of the two.
Wait,
Too
what
bad
did-
I don't have that
With a bit of
one
primordial throw.
cantrip. The
It's a
Understand
tri-language
language.
mixed together. is what it
Comprehend
is.
language.
yeah, comprehend
Yeah.
languages. Too bad I don't have that.
Me either.
Okay,
I
so
have Firebolt.
It is a creature
Wait, you're
completely
rogue,
unique of
right?
itself.
Yeah, I get one cantrip. because
Yeah,
of
and
that.
I'm guessing it killed the other one in
so I
ever
used
existence.
one of those.
No,
There's only one.
no. There is legend of this creature she was telling you about earlier. They say it's a creature of legend, the Kelgoth, and that it's been revived.
Oh.
Wait, then who
So I'm
did
gonna
the black
I'm gonna speak in Sylvan, and then I'm gonna speak in Draconic. I'm gonna speak the exact same sentence, but I'm gonna do them in both languages. So basically, back to back to try and make sure he understands what I'm saying. Asking. Well, I'm gonna say I know you're angry. You're hangry.
He is hangry.
You're hangry. But are you injured?
That's a good question.
crawl into its
You
skin?
can tell he's processing it as you were talking to, like, especially because you're saying it twice.
Yeah, I said it twice in 2 different languages to try and like make sure it gets across what I'm trying to say because I don't know exactly what words in what language.
And he doesn't understand exactly word for word, but he understands "are you" and "injured." So he kind of shakes his head.
I have on my phone the ID address for a Draconic translator from Common to Draconic. I love it.
What are you carrying, if anything?
Well, as an insect, it all melds into me.
Okay.
When I change back, I'll have my
Morning Star.
my morning star and my 2 swords and my
Okay.
water skin, basically everything. back on me. But when I polymorphed, it melts as part of my body.
Okay.
Animorph style. Which they're probably all too young for.
Probably.
Megazord?
Yeah.
Oh wait, Animorph.
Yeah.
I think I read like books about that.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I read the books about that.
There was also a TV
Can you
series.
give me a pineapple one?
Sure.
Briefly.
Could you explain
It was only a season. Animorphs? It was about teenagers who could turn into animals.
Creatures.
There's
but-
a whole book series
yeah,
about
I read some of the books in the
it was the
series.
same time generation of Goosebumps and
Yeah, and
the books we grew up with.
I grew
Have I
up
found
on
anything
too.
yet?
I'm sorry?
Have I found anything
You
yet?
have eventually spotted the half elf, and you see. I'm assuming you're waiting for him to finish this conversation.
No. I've been
You're gonna
looking
look
around
at
this
that?
whole
Okay.
entire
Motherfucker! I've been trying to find you, get your
Okay.
attention.
I run over there and say, "Excuse me, where did you find that giant thing?"
He looks at you irritated. I will speak to you in a minute. Continue the
Motherfucker!
conversation.
I'm more important. See, this is where having a signet ring would be important.
What is he? What is he? Who is he talking to?
He's talking to the security of the actual circus.
Can I?
That's when you're like, this
Can
has
I-
to deal with the security of the circus.
Yeah. Can I kind of listen in to what they're saying?
Yeah. They're
Yeah, you're
talking
right
about
next to them.
how they're setting security, how many guards they're placing where for the show that will be tonight.
Okay, that might be helpful just in case we do something.
Just in
Like,
case
they're
we do
they're discussing
something
where
wrong.
guards are going to be, how tight security is going to be.
Okay. Okay.
I don't have to
Standard
worry about
business
that,
for
though.
them.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait because if I would have pushed the other guy out of
can't
the
make
way,
it
but
sleep.
he's security, so.
I can confuse it.
You can try.
But one thing,
That's
It's not
what he
having the
was-
greatest time.
Yeah,
learning
it's
it
just a
is.
wisdom saving throw.
but you have to also take into consideration to basic psychology that if something is more confused, it is more likely to be afraid.
My
and-
spell makes it do a random behavior. It rolls a d10 and does a behavior based on what it rolls. And it's every creature within 10 feet of wherever I cast this.
Which would only be the creature.
Yeah. Or if I
creature
cast it
takes
in the
up
right
that
spot, I
space.
might even get a few of you.
I'm your friend though. I'll be your friend.
Your friend.
So it's hangry, but it's not injured. I ask, again, both languages, trying to mix up the words together to try and get the language it speaks better.
Can't you just
I ask
it?
if it was forced to destroy the town, or if there was another reason. Because last I knew, we were hunting Loth. So,
Wait.
How do you know that's it?
how do I know I was hunting Loth, or how do I know this is the thing that destroyed the town?
The first.
Its
second one.
footprint.
Is footprint, yeah.
I'm assuming by the footprint, it was the same creature.
You don't have nature base to be able to tell if it's the exact same creature, but it's a very similar one.
And these things seem like they were kind of a rare creature, so if there was two of them in the same general area, there's an issue. Like, that means they got the baby, and the mama's really pissed. So, I think asking this question will help me figure out if it was actually the one that did it, or if there's a really angry mama out there.
So you're asking if something forced it to destroy the town?
Yes, or if it did it on, like, its own, or if it even did it.
He shakes his head no. And you understand seeking my destroyers.
Seeking destroyers.
His destroyers.
Can we ask
I
to help
we don't.
speak out.
another time,
I think he's the only one that hears
Peanut
it.
butter jello.
Well, I mean, if
I-
we ask,
I
Well,
kind
you
of
hear-
whisper,
Some guttural growling noise, but you don't know what it is.
Oh, they do. I'm
But-
far away. I'm
but-
so mad at the ringmaster that I want to throw him out of the
right now I'm
Sounds
out of character, but if Ryan could like ask it who its destroyers were and if we could help it, maybe it might be good to us.
almost as if kind of like, "Fuck," kind of thing. I just go, Sam, right in its ear, essentially. Assuming that that's what it meant.
You hear him,
Shit.
I'm gonna quickly. Now I have to choose. Do I choose Zan or do I just choose this?
You know
It's
chaotic
evil.
You never touched Zan.
No, but I love her wolf. And I know her wolf
You
is
know
good.
the wolf is good.
And I kind of fell in love with the wolf while drunk. I'm going to turn back into the butterfly. I've obviously feel like I've kind of made at least some kind of semblance with this creature that it's not just going to attack me. Because we've been talking. So I'm going to turn back into the butterfly to get my gear back. Getting rid of my temp HP.
Are you turning back into your butterfly on him?
Yeah, well, still on him.
Oh
Why?
God.
When you do that, he hisses and pulls away from you.
From the magic?
From something.
Oh! Damn, that thing. Okay.
Toss me your morning star.
Well, I'm not going to be able to toss it just out the door. I can't throw. I have strength, not dex.
Don't you stop?
He doesn't actively, seek to hurt you. He just pulls away.
Yeah.
I could
I kind of moved back away from it as well to show that I didn't mean to hurt it. And I hold out literally my tiny little bitty thing of water skin. And I'm like, here. Because if it's angry, it means it has disadvantage on getting drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, here. It's kind of like an offer of
An apology.
an offer of good naturedness and like an apology, like almost like maybe it's a dwarf kind of thing, like hey.
He reaches up to you, and you see him go like this, and almost close it, almost to the point where it's like put it there, I don't want to squish you, kind of.
Okay, so I kind of just drop it on his hand thing, and again kind of fly back towards the door a little bit more.
So we're making friends with
So
it.
he brings it to his
I'm
face,
making friends with it.
Yeah,
and he
you are.
sniffs. And he sets it down on the floor, and he reaches behind him, and you see him pull a scale wing off and hand it to you like a gift.
What the fuck?
Keep in mind, this wing is a size of you.
Yeah.
It's just a small
So
feather.
I'm holding it, and I'm like, cool.
You could easily use this thing as a shield if you wanted.
I gently tap on the metal outing. Still.
Where the wizards are trying to fix it.
Yeah, because fuck the wizards. Well, I'm a sorcerer, so they may think I'd be of something.
Now it's hard because now I've made friends with the bad guy.
I know.
Is the guy
The thing
done
is-
talking to him? Because I'm missing a bunch over here, and I'm just sitting down waiting for this stupid.
Yes, but see, depending on what you do, you'll know exactly where all of the security is.
Now
Wait,
just keep listening.
Ryan, how far away are you from me?
From the door, or from you?
From the door.
I don't know because I'm right next to the creature. I'm not touching the creature anymore, but I'm right next to the creature.
I can
Where-
basically I'm able to see him.
All right.
Let's say he's within 30
But-
feet of the door.
All right. So I'm only 10 feet away from the door, just in case. So can I telepathically ask Ryan what's going on?
But he can't understand you.
Yeah. Well,
You'd
no, because
understand
I
roughly.
speak common and primordial.
At the same time.
Oh yeah.
Basically what?
So I can catch words here and there, but because I don't speak primordial, it's like trying to hone in on your common.
That's right.
I no longer have that, and I just gave up my water skin, so I no longer have that. But now I have a Kelgoth feather scale.
That's exactly what I was going to call it. A feather scale.
There you go.
Because it's not a whole feather. It's just a scale off of a
Yeah.
feather.
All right.
So,
I have to go, guys.
all right,
Have fun.
I speak
Kyler, don't
like I
make
say
fun of me
friend
on the,
again in both languages, and then I kind of
videos
fly out of the
for
door
recent sessions today.
and
It usually takes a week for him to post it.
Alright.
trying to stay away from
doesn't
being seen
respond.
by the others.
He doesn't respond to your friend.
Okay.
You go
You
He
don't-
probably doesn't have a language for it.
You don't understand if he knows what you had said or...
Kyler, no
So now
more
I'm back
throwing.
outside. Now I'm back outside the door, trying to stay out of the sight of the wizards as I do so. And he's listening in.
The Eladrin sees you fly out, and she's absolutely flipping astonished.
Before I go,
I'm a good paladin.
I'm gonna decide to kind of distract or try to distract all the wizards and mages that are.
They
at the
have
door.
no
Interested.
flipping care of what you're doing right now.
They might want you in the
Absolutely
circus.
zero fucks about you.
Damn it.
Careful, they might want to catch you into the circus.
True. Damn it.
Okay, so what's going on with Hendrix?
I'm listening in security. I know where absolutely everyone is.
He finishes this conversation and he turns to you and he goes, "No, what the fuck do you want?"
I say, do that again and I'll cut off your head.
Jesus.
I'd love to watch you try.
I'd like to watch him try too, seeing how all the security's right in front of him.
No.
No, I was
security
just
left.
listening in to
This
know
is
where
just
they
throwing
are.
He knows
Here.
where all security is.
Yeah.
And it's going to be posted.
Yeah.
And one of us just made friends with the big bat.
Yeah.
I asked him, well, where did you catch the giant monster?
He looks at you and smiles. What would I tell you that for?
Well, so we can find out what it is so we know you don't get killed on your half show.
It's a Kelgoth. I'm well aware with it. I've fought them before.
Fuck them. So you know there's more of them.
Yes. At least there once were. There is now again.
So
You're looking up a Kelgoth?
Just
It's a word unique of its own, hon.
Is it?
It's a mixture of a Kelgar, which is a specific stone giant. Yeah, I know.
It sent me a bunch of ponies.
Yeah, I
OCs.
know.
Yeah, it gave me a bunch of OC ponies. And LTO.
But he looks at you and goes, "I got them in the Great Ridge."
Oh. Wait. We came here because we heard singing.
See you later.
It's a circus. See ya.
But it was the loud, very singing that we heard from miles and miles away.
He smiles and he, "Follow me."
Okay, I follow him.
And he takes you to this large device. For all intents and purposes, it's a steampunked speaker.
Okay.
It's currently off.
Oh, okay.
But it's a large speaker.
Well, thank you for the information, and I start heading back to them, and hopefully I find something cool so I can take, and I can't just wait all day.
You find a small pouch of 20 gold.
Yes. When I head back to them,
I would have tried to sleight of hand the guy. Been like, nice butt.
His
Thank
name
you.
is Kalo, and he's just as big. He's a bigger rogue than Zan is.
You've never seen me play a rogue.
You're not a rogue.
I know. I would have. I play my bards like rogues though, and I would have been like, nice butt. Still gold.
so whenever I head back, is the wizard still?
Mending the door.
I ask them what
And I'm flying
happened.
out.
I ask them what happened.
They look at you. Ask your splurge thing.
He left.
He got desphered.
I pretty much tell you that it hit the door, and
Oh.
you can probably see that I like have this giant scale. Because I have once again, no real place to put this. I need a bag of holding in stats.
I'll hold it for you.
I might put it in your bag.
I tell you guys where
Hey man, in war, the strongest force wins.
I tell them where he found it and everything and about the security and everything.
Okay.
And I say I think something might happen because they're setting up a lot of security.
You're in a city of gnomes.
So, is the door magically locked, or are they just like it's magically sealed,
It's
but there's just a
magically
regular
sealed.
lock on it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm half tempted to tell you to pick the lock.
While the mages are still mending the door.
No. Once the mages are gone,
I'm like, wait a minute here.
I'm half tempted to tell you to basically pick the lock and let it go.
I'm like,
And we
why
shall
would
ride
I-
it to freedom.
I'm like, why would I do that? You said it for yourself.
Why
it's
wouldn't
evil.
you?
Evil things, just because they're evil, does not mean that they're bad.
And I'm guessing that's where you got that giant feather from.
Yes. I have a theory.
Okay.
It's only bunnies.
A game theory?
No, only Amber would get that reference. Anyway, I have a theory that this is just the baby.
Well,
The thing that we are hunting
Is the
is the mama.
oh yeah, you got me.
And
on that.
the
That's-
longer this thing is locked up,
the longer they're going to be searching for it. And we found it just
and
by
the more
footprints.
angry the mama's going to be
Yeah.
when it finds us.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of security tonight, so we'll have to wait until after it, I'm thinking.
Or wait during the show
Yeah.
and let it go rampaging during the show. I don't care if we kill gnomes. I personally do not like gnomes.
Well, it'll be because if we found it that fast just by like 2 footprints, and the mom, yeah, you got me sealed out of it.
I'm just saying. The mama.
Yeah.
Okay, as you're talking, the ringmaster comes up and he realizes he had forgotten to introduce himself. He says his name's Kalo. And showtime's in an hour. You need to go warm up.
I give a very, very flamboyant bow, like that only a butterfly could give. And I'm like, absolutely. And then kind of like just flies off to make him seem like we're still part of the circus.
Or just follow. Is there anything in the circus I can actually do without trying to kill myself?
You have performance, right?
Try and juggle.
Try to juggle? That doesn't seem bad. And I
Try and juggle daggers.
can.
You'd have proficiency in daggers. It'd be easy.
Okay.
You could also, if you're really skilled in performance, you could try to do some of the more, like, maybe play an instrument funnily or be a clown kind of thing. That wouldn't be out of too much of a character for a rogue. You have to remember, your whole point of a rogue is that you kind of are able to blend in easily within the crowd. So being able to be like a knife juggler would not be too far-fetched.
I'll try knife juggling.
And you technically have proficiency in using your daggers,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't be too much of an issue. Just so long as you don't roll really low.
Can I try practicing so I know?
Sure. So we kind of go off and we're practicing. He's trying to get his skills down. I don't know. He's a shark boy, so he already looks like a freak.
Self-interaction there.
When I'm a butterfly, I just do magic. I'm like, watch this! And dancing lights with gust.
So, about 30
Basically,
minutes.
I'm gonna pretend I listen to no one but him. I can only understand him.
So about 30
Ring of
minutes
fire.
before the show,
I'll
the
dive through
Eladrian
it.
shows back up.
And it's not like it's real fire.
Exactly, I'll dive through it.
Eladrian shows back up, and you notice she brings a kit of paint, glitter, fun circusy stuff. And she walks up to each of you and can I get you ready for the show?
Oh, I dive head first into the bucket of glitter.
That's what she was putting anyway. So.
I just dive right in. I'm Scrooge McDucking
Well,
it.
the way she's looking at it, you're on trapeze with her is the way she's looking at it. And dropping glitter everywhere is just going to bring more people in.
I make myself look as much like a fairy as possible. It's not hard
So
when
she
you're a
looks up to
butterfly.
you, and she brings out some like neon colored paints. And she's like, I just want to accentuate your own, like your gills and things, so they can tell from far distances that you are indeed a shark person.
Okay.
So she kind of paints you up, makes it quite obvious. You can be spotted from like miles on right now.
In about 2 levels, I'll be a lava girl. Shark boy and lava girl.
Wow. Okay. And again, she walks up to you, gives you some more colorful clothes.
You're
Can
probably
I please
uncomfortable right now. She's
Yeah.
like, I'm standing out.
Yeah.
She
But
hands
within
you
the circus, that's blending
some
in.
of the
Yeah.
carterized rainbow daggers to juggle.
Okay.
They're not very sharp. But
So that way, if you do
they're
accidentally
beautiful.
grab the blade, it won't hurt you.
They're
As
absolutely
long as she's
beautiful.
not messing with my daggers.
No. She's
Why?
handing
You
you
kill
colorful
people with
ones.
rainbow colors. Taste the rainbow.
That's mine. I actually said that.
After she gets you all ready, she shows you to a locker room where you can lock up your stuff. Because obviously you can't have your stuff. while
Oh,
you're
I keep my
performing.
sword on me.
That's fine.
Okay. I was like, I don't give
You have
these
a
up.
harness for those.
Yeah, I
You're
do
not,
not.
physically holding them.
Yeah. Like, I do not
Like you
give
can't
these
have,
up.
you
So
can't
is
have
she
a
just-
bag. You can't.
So
Yeah.
is she
Like, I'll
get-
put the
so is
mace in, I'll put the bag in. None of that bothers me. I cannot let go of the swords.
Is she
I'm not
staring
leaving my
at
shield
us while
behind.
we're doing that? Why
while you're
doing
changing
this?
clothes and things, or
No,
while you're
while
putting
we're
stuff
putting
away.
stuff away.
Yes.
I put my swords away, but I hide my daggers on me.
Well, the rainbow dagger she knows you have.
No,
Yeah.
my other 2 daggers.
As
His
long as
normal
they're
daggers.
hidden.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a rogue, you probably have them hidden anyway.
Yeah.
As a rogue, you're more likely to show your sword, your bow,
Yeah.
but your daggers, you're like keeping in your boot
Yeah.
or behind you. Like
Yeah.
you're not normally gonna show those.
She's more
off.
concerned of what the customers are going to see, what the crowd's going to see.
And my swords are holy symbols. They're already very accentuated, and like even though they are
They're
swords,
flashy.
they're flashy and they
Yeah.
look like they're supposed to be decorative. I can't help that they're actually more deadly than the sword, but they look like they're decorative, so it
Essentially,
won't
she's
be.
just putting things away for the crowd doesn't get concerned that, hey, there's a weapon on the field.
Yeah, my weapons are holy symbols that look flashy, so it won't be a big deal. Your daggers, you just keep them hidden.
Yeah.
What you would have done anyway.
Which is why she gave you the flashy daggers.
Yeah. Because flashy, they think they're fake.
Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah, or that they're dull, or whereas
Dollar.
whereas mine, I do 2d6 with each. So
I'm keeping my shield on me. It's not a weapon.
No, she wouldn't care as long as it's not a weapon. If nothing else, she'd polish it for you to make it shinier.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a
I'm
circus.
riding in on it like
Flashy's
it's a sled.
good.
Just wait. Like,
I could do a flip off of it. I have acrobatics.
But does that make sense? The
Yeah.
flashier, the better right now.
okay.
And then she looks at you all and she goes, all right, we better get in positions. We're the first act.
All right.
Okay.
We have an act first off, and then we have again one act right after halftime.
Okay.
So
And you see her
her
climbing
and I
up the
get
rope.
yeah. So her
So
and I go up the
after she
trapeze.
does that, I go and talk to him and ask, "Would you want me to start picking the locks?"
Her and I are the first act, right?
What about me?
I was gonna
You'll
say.
vote with him.
Okay,
say
so
it's
it's me.
Immediately after.
So they're immediately after.
You're bringing the attraction back down.
Okay, so we like close the show.
No,
Technically.
it's that.
They
and
start
then
it in the
after.
air. Like he comes out, introduces everyone, and they start the act in the air, while everybody else is getting everything else set up down below. And then you all are the attraction that brings it back from the roof, essentially, back to the ground level.
Which would make sense why you would come in like sledding on, because they would see you sliding down, leading to like the dagger throwing,
We'll slide on my shield while holding you.
and you're juggling daggers. There you
Yes.
go. As soon as we're done with our act,
Okay.
because then they'll be doing the rest of the act, the clown show,
Yeah.
all that. That we probably won't have as much people noticing us because we need to be getting off the stage.
Okay.
And I'm assuming most of the warlocks and sorcerers and wizards are going to be a part of the show anyway, if not already a part of the security.
Yeah.
So we should have more, like, we're going to be less suspicious.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'm like, I need you there because you're the only one that's actually talked to it.
yeah.
And
Essentially.
because if I just let it out, it's just going to try to kill me right away.
Good possibility.
Yeah.
So, so we'll do it like as soon as like we're done, like the three of us are done doing our show as the opener. We can get over there and look less suspicious doing so.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to do it.
Okay. Because
Okay.
Otherwise, we're fighting our way through.
Yeah.
And as much as I'm okay with fighting my way through, I'd much rather release the beast first.
Yeah.
And then fight our way through, because then at least we have a beast on our side.
Yeah.
And if I die that way, I die that way. I'm already expecting to die.
Same. I'm at 5 HP.
I'm at
Well, I meant like I'm a paladin, and I don't know if my curse is actually going to be a part of my curse. So
Part of you playing it.
and they more likely don't know that we released it.
yeah, if we don't get caught, they won't know it was
Yeah,
us.
because they saw him hit the thing. So
We can blame the wizards for not charming it better.
yeah.
So that's probably what we're going to do, is do it that way.
Okay.
So you hear the grand announcement. You see Kalo in the main ring, introducing this is Kalo Circus. Please bring your eyes to the above for our high flying act.
Good luck. Remember, you
So-
destroyed the net.
I did destroy the net. I don't care.
You
I
can
can
fly,
fly. The elf, again, not too worried. I'm
And
not
if
too
you want,
worried
you
about
could
the
just
elf.
kill her at any time.
I'd rather not. But just because she is, like, there is a reason why they're considered the higher of the elves. They tend to be closer to, like, the gods.
Yeah.
And so I'd rather not kill her. But, I did throw a holy symbol at a priest, so I'm not against it.
To put things in an example for you, she's a very dexterous sorcerer.
Oh.
Yeah, she could probably land. So I'm assuming she's starting to walk first.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's tumbling out on the rope.
Okay. So as she's tumbling, I'm going to, because obviously it's not super exciting if I'm walking on the rope. I'm going to be flying around the rope. Basically swinging my swords. Again, they look decorative,
Use that
so
glitter grabbing everywhere.
exactly. I'm making her look more flashy with the mere idea that I might accidentally cut the rope, while still being far enough away from the rope that I'm not actually going to be able to cut it. Essentially,
And you see that she's completely comfortable with it. Like, she has no fear.
yeah. So, I figured if the
No
way she
fear.
is, she can face step her way down if she needed to. Elderins. So I'm basically making her look more flashy. Instead of me being the flashy one, I'm essentially the Tinkerbell to her Peter Pan, making her look more flashy.
And as she reaches the middle of the rope, she lands, and then sits, hangs herself, and then face steps to the swinging bars.
Okay. So she's now at the swinging bar.
Lift some weights.
I was gonna say,
You can tell it's obviously part of her routine.
yeah. I'm gonna fly over. I'm going to stop one of the swinging bars from swinging, and then basically fly to where it would be, and basically I will be the one to catch her.
Okay.
Which will be so much more flashy to see this little bitty thing catch her.
So she kind of like looks in fear. She's in the midair, like, okay. Like, okay, where's Canario? I have this covered, but. And she reaches for your hands.
Yeah. So, athletics, I get a +7. Strength, I get a +5.
Okay.
Either way. Ouch.
Athletics.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's not going to count because I just threw it against the
It's going to
can.
be partially her. You can roll again. It's going to be partially her athletics going to actually land where she's supposed to as well.
Much better. 20, not net.
That's a 24.
So
Yeah.
She landed where she needed to.
Yeah, and I catch her, which probably surprised her a little bit that I'm able to hold her. And you could probably hear the audience go, as I then start flying her in a circle around.
Glitter
I'm just watching
With
this,
just glitter
laughing.
dropping. And I kind of lead her to where the end of the ropes are, which I'm assuming signals for the next act to go. Which I probably scared the shit out of her, but that's what I was going for.
So she makes her land as you take her there. And you see her motion towards the ground.
which me and him come out.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And then as you all come out, she slides down the rope.
And I fly down. So I
And me
fly
and
back
him
as
come
quickly as she.
flying down.
On your shield.
Yeah.
You're just
Him on my shoulders, me on there.
and you're juggling your daggers while he's coming down.
You notice you pick up quite a bit of speed. You notice the tent's placed on a hill. So you pick up quite a bit of speed doing so. There's not a whole lot of friction stopping it.
An object in motion stays in motion
I know.
until acted upon by an outside force.
Skylar thinks.
Well, no, I'm trying to make this like think of how would this be good to stop it while we like reach the middle.
It'd be something along the lines of a skateboard.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like as we reach the middle, I kick the end of it, it flies up.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But like I don't know how that would work. Really.
Ollie! It'd be acrobatics to land yourself.
So acrobatics and what else? Or is
Probably a
that it?
strength to hit it hard enough to get it back up to yourself.
Strength, acrobatics. So
10 and a...
okay, that's a 7 to kick it, and a 14 to land.
You get your land. Because I had made that a set number. You kick it, but it goes much higher than you had originally anticipated it to go.
Okay.
But you landed it.
But you landed it. You didn't fall on your face.
That's good.
But you do see that
My shield just flying up in the air.
it just kind of went straight up.
You know what'd be awesome?
Towards me? I can catch it. If it's less than 300 pounds, I can catch it.
It's pretty much less than that.
Run in.
It's like 10 pounds max.
Huh?
It's like 10 pounds max.
Yeah. So I just finished carrying a giant
Yeah.
elf. As it flies up to me, I'm just like, pizza?
The crowd cheers.
More excited about this tiny little butterfly and how much I can carry.
And as you're juggling,
Yeah.
you juggle for a while, and you can kind of tell when the crowd's starting to calm down from your act. And that's when you start hearing animals of large sizes come in from the other side. Kind of like they're bringing the attention away from you, or you can leave.
Okay, good. I'm like, I didn't sign up for getting.
All right, so the rest of us can.
We head off the
start
stage.
heading towards.
You hand me my
cages.
shield back.
As this
Yeah.
is currently
Okay.
a parade
Wait,
of
we know where
animals.
the security is. So is there any security by the beast?
There are 2 mages and 1 very burly dwarf.
I'm good at lying. I could probably tell them they need some help with some other animals.
You can try. You're the liar.
So wait, he's beefy, right?
Dwarf?
The dwarf, yes.
Yeah.
Does he like think confident of himself in his own strength?
He's a dwarf.
Yes. Also, damn, I already gave away my water skin. Anyone got coffee? We'll silver up the dwarf, and the dwarf will be drunk.
If you guys can get the other 2 mages, I can hopefully get the dwarf.
Well, I'm magic resistant, so mages won't hurt me too bad.
Well, no, like get them away.
I can probably get one away to go.
So you
help
guys
the
think you
other
can?
animal. I know I can at least get one.
I challenge
Yeah.
him to an arm wrestling match to the side.
I was gonna say if you
To
deceive
distract
them
him.
to make them
He
think
looks
that,
at the
that the
mages.
beast got out.
Yeah.
He goes with you.
Okay, cool.
But
So
wouldn't they
me and the
could-
dwarf are off.
I can help out with you.
Okay.
So you're gonna deceive that maybe the beast got out.
I was going to say another animal so they wouldn't
Oh.
look in there.
Okay. I was gonna say I can actually help if you sell them that the beast got out. I can. I have the scale feather.
Well, we can do that. Just
Yeah.
hopefully.
Well, it's
So-
just you 2.
Yeah, basically, I show them the scale feather. You say the beast escaped from the other side, and you'd probably have advantage. I don't know, but you'd have at least some. Like I have proof that
Yeah.
the beast has been outside the cage.
And that girl with the person you were doing with the act only has the key, because we saw her lock in, unlock it.
Only the window.
Yeah, only the window.
But why would they open? Oh, and even if they open it,
I
just
don't
makes it
need
much
that.
easier.
Yeah,
for
and
us.
we don't really need the key. You have these
Yeah.
tools you can unlock.
Yeah.
But if you tell that lie, I would have the proof,
Yeah.
which would help out with your.
Yeah,
Your
let's-
deception.
Let's do that.
So they're trying to deceive the mages while me and the dwarf are off.
To go arm wrestle.
Yes.
So it's probably a deception check. And-
D20, right?
Yes.
And I'm assisting him. Do you want me to roll 2, or do you want to give him
Advantage.
advantage, or
You go. Roll. If you get higher than a 16, he'll get a +4. Lower, he'll get a +2.
Come on.
Just a base
with my
roll?
with my base roll, or with my
With your bonus.
my bonus? I have a +5 to deception.
Yeah.
20.
So you get a
Not
+4
bad.
to your roll.
Okay.
So your deception.
10. Deception.
2.
2. It's also
4.
charisma, so it's a 3. 3 plus 4, 7,
13.
13.
Oh! Nat 1! Roll 2d6s.
There are 2 mages, guys. Still remember that.
Even so, they're not 1. It's an instant fail.
So 1 has failed.
Oh.
Let go.
So one of them, we most likely at least got one to leave.
I rolled the wrong one. Sorry.
Oh,
had
oh,
doubles.
and doubles.
So we got at least one of them to leave.
Yeah.
Or to believe you.
Yeah.
Do we need to roll for the other one? Or are you just going to the same?
I figured you were telling the story to both at once.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, he doesn't believe you.
That's a +10.
That's fine. So one doesn't believe us. Does the other one at least leave?
The other
To
one's
go check?
freaking the flip out to go check the back.
Okay.
The other one just reaches over
That
and
just
goes,
leaves the 2 of us. That just leaves the 2 of us to deal with this one.
Yeah.
I'm okay with killing him.
I don't think I can kill him.
Oh, we can kill him.
He's a mage.
We can kill him. I'll keep his attention on me, then you
Wait.
get a sneak attack.
But do we still even have our weapons?
I have my weapons. You have your daggers.
That is true.
I'm like,
I have my swords. They just look decorative, but they are extremely good.
Okay, we'll do that.
So, I'm going to swing my swords.
Your
diamond sword?
sword.
I can
Think you're
swing my
diamond sword?
sword. So
Yeah, they're not diamond, no.
I know.
If nothing else, to get his attention on me.
Yeah, and I'm going
So are
to
you
try
actually
to
aiming
do
to
it.
hit or just freak out?
I'm going to aim to hit, but even if I miss, it's to keep to get his attention on me, so he can get his sneak attack. 18.
Both hit.
Okay.
It's a mage.
So first attack, and then second attack.
It's a mage in his home territory. Do you really think he's wearing armor?
8,
13.
13,
And 10.
and 10. So 23.
Okay.
So his attention should be on me.
Oh, yes.
We can either... What, are we doing initiative now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of us or just those two?
Those two of the mage.
Yeah, so we're going to roll initiative. So you're going to roll a d20, and you're going to add that +6.
Plus 6?
Which is good, because we want you
Add
going
12.
first. You got a 12?
Yeah.
Oh, a 6 plus 6. So 12... I have a 6.
You get a 16.
Ouch. Well, at least he's paying attention to me, right? Okay, so I'll take the hit.
You see him reach down, grab a whistle, and he blows it.
Oh no.
Calling more people, that's fine.
What about the dwarf? What does he do if he hear? Does he hear it?
You realize the dwarf doesn't give two shits.
Okay,
So he's focused on me.
so he
Okay.
goes first. Is that all he's doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it
Boom.
should be you.
Gonna go up behind him, grab both daggers, and stab him in the side of the head.
Okay, so you're going to roll 2d20s.
And add a plus
8.
8.
You get a +8 to hit. He gets a better plus than I do.
Yep.
6.
A 24, 24s.
For both of them.
And, they
And
can
then
be
it's
4 plus 6.
2d4s. Plus 6 to each. It's those ones.
Plus 6 to both.
Nice. A 10
And 9.
and a 9.
19.
Okay, you see him drop.
Yeah.
You dropped him. Oh, and then you also got 2
2 more
d6s. To go with that damage, you technically would have rolled 2 more d6s.
Okay.
Because it would have done. We've already dropped him though, so it won't matter too
Well,
much.
you
Go
could
ahead and
just
roll.
insta kill him
Yeah, go ahead and roll him.
with another 7.
Yeah.
So 26.
So you easily would have killed him.
Dead is still dead.
Yeah. We have
Well,
to
you
remember
said
that for your
drop,
sneak
so I
attack,
thought
you
you
get to
won't
add a
watch it.
d6. Which puts it at my turn. And I can't do anything because I can't unlock.
Search his body.
Oh, I don't care what he has. I'm not
You
a.
could give it to me. Why I'm picking the lock.
Oh, screw it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and search his body then.
You see a component pouch.
That's it.
Yeah.
Some robes.
Yeah, nothing I can use. Nothing you can really use.
Okay.
So, are they going to come back, or are we going to top of niche?
I think
They have a set tournament to show up.
Okay, so we're just going back to the top. Okay, so
I'm
it's
gonna
back to
go
you.
start pick locking it.
Yes. So you're going to roll a d20, and then you get to add your proficiency because you're proficient, which is the +2.
So what if you roll plus 2? 10.
Does not unlock. It has a set lock.
It has a what?
It has a set lock. Lock pass.
Basically, what number?
3.5.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine. I thought maybe you meant like it was a sorcery thing.
No, it's just got a set pass number.
So back to me. I'm gonna go to the window and try to get the goth's attention and be like, "Hey, help!"
He just kind of looks at you. Like, I don't want to go out there.
Trying to save it.
You might want to
You
say
don't
that
understand
I'm here
that.
with friends trying to help you. So whenever he comes out, he
Well, I
tries
could
to
yell.
kill me and him.
I was gonna say I could yell "help" in both languages, and it would probably understand that. So I'll be like, "Help!" or "I'm help."
Oh no, I'm right in front of the door. Oh no.
Well, I'm standing on the door, so I'm with you.
The door saves you from half of that, so you're still taking 5.
It's
It's a
5.
9, so 4. 5 plus 4.
9.
It's a 9. I've always been taught to round up. Sorry.
Oh.
As the DM, she can choose whether she
Yeah.
wants to round up or down.
I was like, usually you round down, but that's fine. 5. Okay, so I'm down to 9.
So we both take 5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at 5.
I'm
That
down
is
to
it's
9.
helping. Sorry.
When we were
Can't pick
practicing,
a lock.
our practicing counted as a short rest. Did it?
You only did it for like half an hour.
Okay, so it didn't count as a short rest. I just need to make sure. So it goes back up to you.
I'll try pick locking again, and after that, step away from the door.
It's like, if it doesn't unlock, I'm getting away from this.
Go and try rolling a different dice. That dice fell.
14.
14.
Fail.
Dang it. And then I step away from the door.
It's a really good lock, guys.
No joke.
Let's just
Well, with
say.
that thing in there, do you want a crappy lock?
Let's just say I cast firebolt on the lock. Would it damage the lock?
It would make it harder to unlock.
Oh. Like maybe I can.
Basically, you're melting the steel
the
together.
mechanisms together.
Do you know welding at all?
Yes. Some.
You're
Yeah,
Making
the only
it
other thing
one
I can do is
instead
try
of
to
separate.
fly into the lock and poison it. You're like, but that won't do anything either because it's not acid. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna say its initiatives after yours.
okay. I'm
I'm gonna say its initiative is after Ryan's.
Oh, the beast.
I'm also going to back away from the door a little bit, but try to stay within its line of sight so it knows I'm still there and I'm trying to help.
So you're moving like 4 feet back for Crystal
Yeah.
to
So
see.
whenever he hit it, did it do anything to the door?
It bent the door.
So.
But it didn't affect the lock.
Yeah.
Because really he's just trying to beat down the door again.
And the wizard's here to stop him this time.
So at the end of your turn?
Yeah.
6.
6. So 3 to Hendrix.
So he backed away, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you? Okay.
Yeah. If anything, I'm closer than he is to it.
Alright, so you see it give a little bit more. You see a gap.
So there's now a gap in it.
Yeah.
And they show up now.
So now they've shown
But
up.
they are gnomes.
Oh, okay.
And immediately run away.
Immediately. They see the doors bent and they're like, ah! Okay. They probably think that's what the whistle blowing was about.
I wanted to run up to grab one and shove it in there.
You want to outrun a gnome?
Yeah, you don't want to outrun a gnome. They're pretty quick. So that puts it back to his turn.
Okay. Well, doesn't he still have that whistle?
The
that
guy?
he blew?
The guy
Yeah.
that we just
Yeah.
killed.
I'm going to pick up the whistle and try pick locking it again. Because you never know whenever
Okay.
a gnome whistle might come in handy.
Well, the whistle's not a gnome's.
It's just a really
Yeah.
whistle.
Yeah, it's a whistle. But it still could come in handy. Is that a 2?
And that one.
Is that a net 1?
Yeah. Wait, it's right next to.
Or is
oh,
that a
it's
7?
It's
A
either
2?
a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Yeah, because
Okay. Yeah, so it's a 2.
it's a 4.
So 4.
Yes. Messed up.
Which is a foil.
Which is kind of funny because every time he hits the door, the lock goes further and further down.
And then I back up away from the door. I
Again.
seriously don't want to get hit.
He is a rogue, so you technically can do that. Cunning action.
Basically, just jump 5 feet away from the door.
Doo-ba-doo.
I really don't want to get hit by that door.
Uh,
Wait, doesn't he speak some Sylvan?
He speaks a draconic Sylvan primordial mix.
Okay, I speak some
Okay, so you can like understand a third of what he's saying.
Yeah.
While this is going on, it might be advantageous to have you go to the locker room and get all our shit.
Yeah.
So that when we get out of here, we still have all our shit.
I was wondering how long that was going to take someone.
It might be advantageous for you to do
Well,
this.
then how?
Because you have literally.
You're with the dwarf. What does the dwarf care?
Yeah, but
Like-
what if he goes back?
You take him with you. You're like, hey, let's go to the locker room and do this. There's too much noise down there. And basically, get him to go to the locker room with you and gather all our shit.
Or shove him in a
So we
locker.
don't lose our shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I was wondering how long it was going to take someone.
I just thought that. I was like, I don't know how we're going to get our shit back.
The moment of, God, come on, get my stuff
Plus,
back.
having that morning star might be a good thing if the mama isn't happy with us.
Yeah. And
All
we
right.
still don't know how
So
close she is.
yeah, lead them to the locker rooms.
You don't even
Yeah.
know if there is a mom.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm just
But it's
saying
better
it could
safe
be
than
helpful.
sorry.
Just tell me when we get our shit back. I'm gonna do something.
Are you gonna bolt for it?
No.
You're just gonna go for it?
Huh?
You're just gonna run to the locker room? Or you're not?
No, I'm
gonna
gonna lead
run
them
off?
there. But once we get there,
So-
I'm gonna grab this shit.
I'm going
Let me know
to
when.
ready in action in case any guards do show up.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting to either the lock to be unlocked or the guards to show up. Those are my 2 actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, it's his turn now.
1.
5.
6 again. 66. Order 66.
Okay, there's a big enough gap now that a human could probably get in the cage.
I'm not going in there.
We are trying to break it
I'm
out.
going to try doing the same thing back up, and then instead of picking up like a whistle, I'm going to try to tell him, I'm here to help you in Sylvan. So he actually knows. Because
He would be like, the fuck?
Yeah, because right when
6.
I,
Still no.
these dice are not working.
Roll that one next.
At
Again,
this point, I'm like, I don't know how you missed now.
I just keep my action readied.
8.
Okay, you kind of see some, like, a finger pop out of the hole now.
Mega do you?
It's 8.
You opened it! Barely.
So it's unlocked now. I'm going to suggest using your cunning action to run to the locker room.
So when you
Yeah, I'm
open
going
it,
to run over there. You're going to have fun opening
when
it.
you open it, you kind of like expect the door that you see that's fairly human sized to open, but that's not what happens. You see the whole thing unlocks.
Oh.
The whole side.
I'm just going to run.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm going to say, I would suggest using your cunning action to disengage and run. Well, I'm still there. I'm
I'm
gonna
just
pull.
gonna book it.
I'm gonna pull Jurassic World on this. Where I'm just like dancing lights. Follow me.
Yeah, I'm just going to book it and
I
try
love that
to
movie.
get into the locker room. And when I get there, he sees I'm out of breath, so he knows something's going on.
So you get to the locker room,
Do I have our shit?
you've got your shit.
And then he comes
Then
running
he
in
shows
like,
up.
"Hey!"
Does the dwarf turn around?
The dwarf kind of looks at you like, are you leaving? Can I go with you?
And then he sees me run out of nowhere.
Well, no, like when he shows up, does he pay attention to him?
He hears him huffing, but that's about it. Huffing and puffing.
Does he look at him?
No.
Damn it.
You just look at me like I'm out of my mind, like I'm super scared. Because at the moment, he thinks he's his only friend. And he thinks all of
This
us are...
dwarf wants to get out of here, huh?
He does.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Does he care what means it takes to get out of here?
He's a
To leave the
dwarf.
circus? He just wants out of the circus.
I know, I saw that.
He wants to go home to his dwarven lands and drink an ale and, not worry about shit.
So you don't care what happens here or what we do here, right?
The dwarf? No.
They just tell him, sure, as long as you help us get out of here.
This dwarf
We help
is
you,
looking
you
for
help
the
us.
name.
Okay. Because that just throws my original plan out the door then.
Let me guess, you're going to stab him in the back.
Oh no, I was going to clock him in the back of the head with a morning star. And
By the
hopefully
way,
knock him
This is
out.
the first time you've picked up his morning star.
Oh, I have my own.
It's extremely light.
I also have my own.
Yes, but this is the first time picking up his morning star. Like compared to yours,
How much
it's
force can I
extremely
put
light.
behind that then?
It's super light. Like, it barely even takes up any of my carrying capacity.
How much force can be put behind that then with that light?
When I get
weight?
there, can I get my stuff from him?
What stuff did you
I
put
can't
away?
tell you.
My sword,
His
my
bag.
Yeah.
Your sword in your bag.
Anything
No,
that's
my-
bigger
Essentially,
than a backpack.
yeah, basically all of his
Yeah,
stuff.
My
I tossed him his stuff that was in his locker.
Okay.
And I told the dwarf, let's go, we're leaving.
Okay.
I try to stop him and say, let's wait a second.
Why?
You
Dwarf
know,
don't give a shit. He runs to the door.
I tell him, well, let's just say our plan went good,
Right.
but instead of one little thing, let's just say the whole thing.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
And
And
As they
the
discuss
thing
this
we've
in the
been
locker room,
trying
this
to
dwarf is leaving
get
them.
out the whole thing.
I'm assuming I have the Kelgoth's
Oh,
attention.
the Kelgoth was, I had its full attention on my door is open.
Yeah. I'm like,
Well,
run, be free, kill gnomes.
You see that he just kind of looks at you weird, but he books it for the front center ring.
Yep. And I don't stop him. I just let him run.
do you follow him?
Oh yeah, but I don't stop him. I'm like, nope.
I want to go join
I'm half
him on the
tempted to ride on
mayhem.
him.
And
Same.
he's swiping
Can I
at
ride him?
crowds.
Can I ride him? Like I
If
rode
you
the wolf?
can get there.
Well, yeah, but like when I say these, I can get on top of him before he runs off, right? So if I get on top of him and then he runs, like I rode the wolf, where I'm just like, woo!
You still have an athletic trick to hold on, but yeah.
Okay, athletic check.
You're thinking, why aren't I drunk?
Oh, that was so sad. That should have been a 20.
13.
7?
Yeah,
Right?
so 13.
Okay. I'll say you dragged onto his back so you're not fighting the wind so bad.
I'm just like, yeah.
so do we see him just like past the locker room and everything?
Actually, there's walls the way it's built up.
Okay.
So it's kind of like
You
a map.
probably hear it happening. You don't quite know that I'm writing it.
All
Okay.
you really feel it. You feel.
Okay.
So as soon as I hear that, I grab him and I'm running.
You've seen Jurassic Park, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And then, right when I heard that, I'm like, now. We
If you
can
had
go.
a glass of water, you'd see the ripple.
Yeah.
And you'd be
By
like,
the way, unless you have land stride, walking right now is difficult terrain. So you have half speed.
I'm running
At half speed.
yeah, so you're
at my normal speed.
Yeah.
Do you have land stride?
No,
land
no.
stride
What
or
he's
something
saying is
similar?
because when you run, you double your speed. So he's technically running at
Running
his
to
normal
walk.
speed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him now.
If there's
I'm just
water
gonna-
around, I would love that.
No.
I know.
the whole tent's underwater.
What's great is I'm technically touching the creature again, but I already know what's in its heart. So
And it's tearing up that tent.
Okay, now after I hear that, I tell him now we can go.
I'm not like
I'm booking it.
I'm technically
Yeah, I'm
even
following
helping this
you.
creature at this point. I went against what my job was.
You
And
hear
you-
screams from the crowd and is attacking the crowd, but it's tearing it up.
I follow him whenever we start.
You
leaving
see
the locker
security come in and go,
I name
nope.
you Bowser.
Just nope.
Things kind of after my own heart.
It's kind of destroying pretty much everything. You got a few security guards in and you kind of just kicks them away like there's nothing.
Do you guys come out to see us?
I want to join in on the mayhem.
I want to,
You
but
see
on the
the
other side, he
ringleader
still doesn't know
go
that we're
over.
good.
Towards one of the sides. You see him reach in his pocket and he pulls something out. And it's almost like an Acme, like the cartoons. He pulls out a black hole, throws it against the wall, disappears into it.
Aren't you on him?
Well, I'm on the
The ringleader did
the
this.
Oh.
The
ringleader.
ringleader disappears into a black hole.
Oh, I know what spell he
Can I
used.
chase after him?
Do we see
I
this?
want
what
to
happened?
chase after him?
Do me and him see this?
I call out, do we chase him?
I say peace and I'm running towards it.
Okay.
And we just leave the Kelgoth like finishing rampaging as we jump after him.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go.
It's
Let's
free.
do this thing. I'm like, throw me my morning star.
but before anyone goes in it, I pull out my bow and shoot an arrow into the black hole.
You see it go at the black hole.
Yeah.
So we're basically, he goes, an arrow goes, I go.
Then me, then him.
Yeah, we're just like,
So you were first to go through?
yeah.
Okay. As you step through, you see a very angry Zan holding an arrow.
I
It's in her
didn't go
tavern.
through. I didn't step through. I flew through. I'm like, hi.
So I see you met a Kelgoth?
Possibly. His name's Bowser.
His name's dead.
His name's Bowser. I named him. You can't kill him.
And you see the ringleader sitting next to him, just shaking his head like, God damn it, I thought we destroyed all of them. I shouldn't have kept one as a pet. Like sitting there berating himself.
I named him. You cannot kill him.
I
That's
killed
the
him
rules.
once, and I will kill him again.
No, those are the rules.
So while they're talking, do we walk through the?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys basically.
You
this is
pretty much walk
this
in.
half elf is who sent us all on our mission. And I'm arguing semantics of when you name a farm animal, you don't kill the farm animal.
I'm just confused. Like, what are they talking about?
Bowser.
Oh.
The Kelgoth.
Oh, that's what.
The one that I rode on.
The one he wants to kill.
As you both come through, she looks at you and goes, "God damn it!" And she walks to the wall and rips it down.
The bow.
The
Black hole.
portal.
Oh, I start hiding my bow when she's holding the arrow. I start to hide.
Oh,
my
she's
bow.
already done seeing that you had a bow.
That was the security over there. You know, when someone runs through a
The
black
security
hole.
were mages.
Not all of them.
You see her turn around, look at you, and go, "You're full of shit."
Yeah.
Kayla, what are they doing in my bar?
He's the one that destroyed the town.
And he's the one.
Kayla? No.
Yep. I have proof. And I sent it to you. I beat it here.
You beat it here.
Oh, this
I
is
just-
the
I beat it
boss?
here.
This is the person?
Zan is the
Kelgoth
boss. The
is
one
the
I'm
boss.
talking to is the person that sent us on this mission
Oh.
to figure out what
Okay.
destroyed the town.
Oh.
What destroyed the town was the Kelgoth. Or its mama. One of the two.
Yeah.
Don't know yet. But that's what destroyed the town.
Oh, I said.
Who had the Kelgoth?
Kalo.
Yeah, he did. And I shot the arrow through to hurt him. I didn't know he was coming to you.
I'm gonna threaten the ringleader.
Straight up. That guy right there is the one who had it.
Zan doesn't care if you threaten Kalo.
Yeah.
Caleb.
So it's his fault the town got destroyed.
Yeah, he
It's not the
kept it.
Kelgoth's fault, it's his.
And did he tell you he had one of those?
No, he did not. However, Kalo, how did you get a Kelgoth? Kalo looks at you. Well, I found it in Great Ridge again. And she
Again?
immediately curses.
Wait.
I thought we locked Great Rift away.
I say again?
Again.
They've been there before.
They've been on an adventuring team that actually fought these before.
Okay.
They actually extinguished the species entirely.
Okay.
Except for
So
one.
now she's trying to figure out how the fuck they're back.
Yep. So instead of blaming us,
Blame him.
it's his fault the town got destroyed.
We all say that at the exact same time.
And so she's like, okay, so we have Kelgoth. How many were there? And Kayla goes, 3. I took the littlest.
See, there is a mama.
Yeah.
And a papa. And a papa.
So I even go, there was a mama!
So Zan immediately sits down, cursing every time mage. You know they're time mages because of their names. And there's 12 of them, and she curses all 12 of them, which is something that most people won't do. People fear the time mages. Like, entirely. Like,
Fear
there's
nothing.
wall fear, and then there's time mage fear.
I fear nothing. Obviously not. I just rode on Kelgoth.
So she immediately
I fear
turns to you all.
nothing.
Okay, new plan. Don't kill Kalo.
I'm killing Kalo.
I'll kill him. No, he took a baby from its parents.
We're killing Kalo.
He's kidnapping.
And he's probably got the mom and dad super angry now because they're missing their baby. So,
Kelgoth aren't maternal that way.
People
He's
didn't
still-
think T-Rexes were either, but turned out
Yeah.
they were.
Kelgoth are not.
That we know of.
yeah.
Well,
Again, none 3 of us actually know them.
True.
So, as far as we're seeing it, he took a baby from his parents, and anything else in nature would be really pissed off.
Yeah.
So-
That's how we see it.
So, new plan. We need to find
We
out
throw him in a black
who
hole.
found the Goroth plague to infect Kelgar. Because that's all Kelgoth is. It's an infected Kelgar. Then we also need to find out if they infected other people because I can't handle another Goroth plague.
Can I kill him still?
Yeah, I'm clawing at him. No ifs,
Then
ands, or
we're done.
Oh,
buts.
You
Because
can
my
leave
mission
him now.
was to find and possibly kill whatever destroyed the town.
And
It's his fault, so that means my mission was to find and possibly kill him, not Bowser. So, and yes, I do, I keep referring to it as that way. So, I'm killing him.
I'm clawing
And
at
she
him.
goes, I don't even care anymore.
yeah.
Cool! I'm killing him.
I'm clawing at him.
Roll a perception.
Perception?
All of us?
Perception. It's visual based if you have a bonus.
18.
Okay, everyone notice this is not a cheat die. So 18?
18.
Fail.
I assumed. I only get a +1 to perception.
I fail.
Fail.
I actually never said I was going to attack him.
Well, it's still perception is
yeah.
just seeing.
Fail.
This is going
Plus
hell of a
4.
bonus.
He has a plus 4.
That's a 22. You notice Kayla's no longer around.
I look behind me. I'm not
turned
getting
invisible.
That.
Was he good or evil?
No.
Damn.
He's
You never
neutral.
touched him.
Oh, it doesn't matter. My divine sense, if they're good or evil,
They
I
either
would still be able to
sing
tell
or
them.
smell.
I could still, even if I can't see him,
So he's
I
neutral.
know that it would be around.
So he's neutral.
Like for this instance, Zan sings to him, but Kayla doesn't make any sound or noise
Yeah.
or anything.
I'm gonna try and
And the
sniff around
Kelgoth
for him.
smelled horrible to me, but I still
Okay.
wrote it.
I'm going to back up my back.
I fail.
I'm going to back up into a wall because me and him weren't happy people.
So I can't just
Lady.
find him.
Find Kayla.
I love the puppy. And I love you, puppy.
Can I roll to see
She's
if,
only got a +6.
She still has a better plus than me.
can I see
But
if
it's
I
only
see
a
anything
15.
like any tracks of him? Or
That would be the perception you rolled earlier.
And it's, yeah, you were trying to see if you could see anything of him as he poofed.
I'm assuming me holding the morning star isn't going to do anything.
Mm-mm. You see Lady search the entire flipping ground floor. No avail. And you see her start heading upstairs.
Is this magical?
Better them than me.
Nope, it was pure stealth.
Oh, so it was a stealth check.
Oh, I have.
Can I try and sniff around for him again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
I'll
I'm
use a
go-
different die. Hold on.
I'm having to use confusion just
This
to
one.
possibly hit him. Everything around me in 10 feet.
21.
You find that there is a torn piece of his cloak on the door.
So he left the building.
I tell these two.
Fly like the devil.
And I'm gonna keep
I
trying to
wanted
follow
kill
this scent.
him.
You're gonna follow his scent.
Yes.
Okay.
Follow the shark.
Me
Okay.
too.
If only we had the barbarian at level 3 and she had injured him. If only. She would have
Perception.
would have tracked
Can
him
I get
easier.
2 sodas?
Yeah.
I got it. I'll have it called there. Yeah, 7. Oh, wait, no, I'm proficient in that. 11.
Like, right. You can tell he went north.
I head north.
I follow the shark.
Yep.
Just
hit-
tell me when, and I'll just
Okay.
roll.
Hit the edge of town, roll perception.
An 8.
You know he went in the woods, but beyond that, you lose trail.
I tell him he's in the woods somewhere.
Can I try to roll to do the same thing but not sniff for him?
Oh, he was using sense. You can try.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Can I get 2 dark black?
Pitch black?
Yeah, pitch black.
Are there any like creatures around? Specifically Fae? That I could talk
Ooh,
to?
someone try doing a survival check and see if we can find his footprints.
I have a +1.
Zan comes out. He has spectral steed. He's long gone.
I want to kill him. He hurt Bowser.
Bowser shouldn't exist.
But it does. And it's a creature.
Shouldn't.
Now, see, that would have been better.
I shouldn't
22.
exist either, but I do.
She's not adamant like it's gotta die, but she's like it just shouldn't exist.
It should exist somewhere.
Yeah, and it should be locked in a cage for the
Really? Your name, Ryan?
Okay.
I just now saw that.
My really long name that none of you know? None of you know my long name.
I know your long name.
Yeah. All you know is my name is Delilah.
Yeah.
You don't know my actual name.
And she's not in New York City.
Princess Francesca?
Okay. So you see Zan walk back into her tavern, and you see her start gearing up as if she's gonna go with you. She grabs the bow from above the bar. She grabs a quiver. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of arrows in it. She ties it around her hip,
I ask her for my
grabs a
arrow back.
backpack.
I'm like, we are not killing Bowser.
She looks at you and goes, no.
Can I have his arrow so I can break it?
She gladly hands it over to you.
Yeah. I pocket it.
No.
Because the way she looks at it is, that's an arrow forfeited. It went in my bar.
Well, why do you have a guy that's keeping giant animals in the circus?
Why do I know a guy that's keeping animals in a circus? Because
Yeah.
the circus is his flippin' pride and joy.
So
Dude,
monsters-
Caleb just wants money.
Should have offered to pay for the Kelgoth.
Probably would have got you further.
I'm not killing the Kelgoth.
You just have the baby, right?
Yeah. Even if it tries to eat me, I'm not killing it. That's what I'm telling her.
Okay.
Well, aren't you guys friends with it?
I tried to be friends with it. I don't know if it actually understood the concept of friendship.
She tells you Kelgoth are the only ones that we know that cannot spread the plague. My main goal right now is to stop the plague.
Oh, so he can't even give me the plague.
No, he can't
You're
give
immune
you
to
the plague.
disease, huh?
No, they don't. They carry it, but they don't share.
Oh.
So even though I like rode on it and I've been carrying around its wing and everything else, I can't actually catch it.
Wait, she doesn't.
It's not Pokerus.
She doesn't know that you have the wing, do you? Does
No.
she? Okay, good. Because then she might.
She knows I named it.
Yeah.
I made it very clear. I have named it.
She understands named pets because she has Lady. Lady's a large wolf.
And I love the puppy. I rode the puppy while drunk.
But you see her kind of grab an oddly shaped saddle or saddlebags and put them on Lady.
I go, speaking of, I need a new water skin. Possibly still full with alcohol. I gave the last one to Bowser.
Eladrin ale eats through water skins?
Something like that.
We didn't actually.
Here, how about we use a larger water skin, like my size, to carry it instead of a tiny little one?
Yeah.
So can I buy a water skin, medium sized, and fill it with Eladrin ale?
She says only if you buy two and fill one with water since we're traveling.
I'll take
Will
one.
do.
I'll take the other one.
Okay, you guys can carry them for me. That's fine. It was just a matter of I gave my last water skin away.
And she kind of gives it. She gives it to you for free. She's like, "I'm traveling with you. We got to figure this out."
I'll take the water one.
Okay.
I got alcohol.
I wanted the alcohol one so I can spread it on the.
Should get a third one full of coffee in just in case we find another dwarf.
You wanted to set her tavern on fire?
No, not on her.
The forest.
No,
Okay. I'm like, you wanted to set her tavern on fire.
No, I said like whenever we need it, just throw the alcohol on the floor and make cast firebolt.
Or we just get someone drunk.
Yeah.
She explains to you that the Goroth plague is only spread through
That
bite,
guy. I want to know how much experience he would have given me.
and that the only reason she knows that a Kelgoth cannot spread the plague is because she's been bitten by on multiple occasions.
So
So it can't spread it by biting.
The only way to spread the Goroth plague is bite,
So it's a zombie plague.
similar to. There are both advantages and disadvantages. to
Should
the
we
Goroth
tell her
plague.
about the gnomes?
Nah.
No.
Let them eat. The greatest thing about gnomes is they're very their cities are very defensive. Where the Kelgoth is, it's probably the most like protected place it can be. So the Kelgoth is fine, and I don't care about gnomes. So the gnomes can die. It has plenty of food, and it's not going to escape anytime soon.
When we first entered. I was thinking of punting a gnome when we first entered.
I was thinking about shoving the gnome in there.
Yeah. So it has plenty of food in the form of gnomes, and very low risk of it actually escaping the gnome village within a while. So
And
I'm not too worried about telling her exactly where it's at.
Unless the parents come.
All right, so she immediately walks out the door, expects you to follow her, and heads south.
But he went north.
Kayla went north.
Yes, and that's who I want to kill.
She's already told you that her main goal is to end the plague.
Can we get something to ride on? We've been walking this whole entire time.
I don't walk, I fly.
The puppy could live there, but
Well, because me and him's been walking the whole entire time.
I'm a soldier, bro. I'm used to this shit.
Ride the puppy.
If it will let you ride it.
The wolf is like larger than you.
It's a large wolf.
It's like meant for mounting. The only problem is if it like starts running and you don't have riding proficiency, you're going to have to make an athletics
just
check to
walk.
hold on.
And he's an elf.
Yeah, and you're an elf, and this wolf doesn't like elves.
I stay away from the wolf.
Wasn't the ringleader an elf?
The ringleader was a halfling.
Oh, he was a hobbit. Even more reason to kill it. I just realized we left the Eladri in there, didn't we?
She's SOL.
I actually like that Eladrian, and I just left her there.
Didn't we leave that barbarian there too?
The
Dwarf?
Oh, the dwarf. Sorry.
I guess technically it didn't jump through the hole.
Dwarfs don't like magic much.
Yeah, so we left them all there. All right.
He didn't get 2 shits, so.
Yeah.
You should have jumped through the hole.
Yep.
Your turns. Are you coming?
Yes.
Sure.
I'll follow them.
I did tell you we're going to the Great Rift, right?
No.
No.
We're going to the Great Rift.
Okay. Okie dokie.
So if we find mommy and daddy,
Then we can kill
probably
those
will.
ones.
okay, but we're not killing Bowser.
No killing Bowser.
We
Okay.
probably will find the larger Kelgoth.
And aren't all of us low on health except you?
I'm at 9
I'm
out
at
of my
5.
14.
Zan's not low on health.
Everyone's at low health.
Yeah.
Zan's
And we
fine.
still haven't rested, so I can't use lay on hands on anybody, so. We don't have a cleric either. We have no healers.
You see her look up to the sky. We got about 4 hours so we can make it to the next city.
Can we rest up there?
I have a house. I can open it to you.
So you can rest. Basically, you have 4 hours before we rest.
Okay. It's not full of gnomes, right?
The city? It's
Yeah.
humans.
Okay, so there should be some good houses. I was thinking about robbing some gnomes, but then I was thinking I'm not going to find anything.
As you enter the city, you see that she pulls her hood up and heads straight through town.
Yell out her name.
I was.
I'm assuming I'm still covered in glitter because I know that shit doesn't come off.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be fantastically
Oh, shoot,
flying.
do we switch out clothes before
No.
we?
No, but you grabbed them, so
You grab your clothes.
you can change when we get to the house.
Yeah, I'm not.
But even if I changed clothes, which I didn't when I got all covered in glitter, even if I did, I'd still be covered in glitter.
Yeah, but
I'm never not going to be covered
I
in
wasn't
glitter.
changed clothes. I was painted.
Yeah, but you. Well,
Yeah, you could just-
fine.
You could have easily just wiped
Yeah.
it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just never changed clothes. He's still extremely colorful.
Yeah, I
And
don't
he's our
like it.
He's
ranger, or rogue.
Exaggerately colored currently.
I don't like it.
So I whispered to her, "Do you not want to get noticed in town, or what?"
Everyone knows me here. I'd rather pass through town quickly.
Oh, so I shouldn't yell your name, Zan?
She glares at you. And as you hear a couple of humans, Zan's home? Zan?
Why everyone's distracted? I'm gonna go into an alley and change. I don't like the clothes.
And I say, "Sorry, a misconception.
I just really want to change.
Wrong person."
She looks at you thankfully and continues ahead. I'll explain when we get there.
Okay, why all that distraction and everything? I went to go change.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to walk
You can
around.
follow the glitter trail.
Okay.
Pretty much. I'm like, glitter, glitter, glitter.
You see her come to a very large estate. She reaches in her pocket, unlocks the door, places it back, and opens the door to you.
Okay, right when you guys get there, I come rushing in because I just got here.
Okay.
And she motions for you to enter.
Oh, good. If
I
we were
kind of
vampires.
almost push her in. She's like, "No, you first."
She did go in. She
Yeah.
turned
And she
and
invited
pulled the door
us,
open.
which is great if one of us were a vampire. And so go in.
So after all of you enter, she closes the door, and you see her immediately light a torch and start lighting.
I thought you didn't want them to know you were here.
There's no windows in this foyer.
Okay.
But no one saw us just walk into this giant mansion.
If they do, they know to stay off my property. It was the one thing we agreed to when I agreed to have a home here.
So why are you so popular in this town?
This city was actually destroyed by Kelgar about 20 years ago.
But it wasn't Bowser.
Through my wonderful means of monetary value, I helped rebuild and made the Kelgar flee. It hasn't returned.
Okay.
Everyone here is thankful for that. I try to keep to myself mostly. That's why my tavern's in a different city.
Where are we going to sleep?
But why? You would get so much business in this town.
You would think so, but I really don't. You see, this city is
Bunch
dry.
of eunuchs.
It's not legal to sell alcohol within the city limits.
Good thing you didn't sell me any.
You can have it, you just can't buy or sell.
So I'm guessing we're resting up here for the night?
Yes. Up the stairs, there are 6 bedrooms. Take your pick.
But there's
And you see she leads off into like a library. And
I go to the one
another
closest to the stairs.
room. Okay. It's decorated in blue.
Like, look for the one with the biggest bed.
Very watery theme.
The biggest what?
bed.
It's covered in blues. It's got an aquatic type theme. I actually had that planned, really. Like, each one is different, and it goes from blue to purple.
I'm gonna find the one with the biggest bed.
That would be purple.
Okay.
And it's full of velvets.
My tiny little frame on the biggest bed.
It's like king style. Everything's purple velvet and gold trim.
I'm just going to go into a room and start searching it.
Which room?
There's 6.
I don't care.
He's in the first one. I'm in the last one.
I'll
So
pick
2
any.
through 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
That was the worst D4 roll ever.
4.
4. You go into orange. It's desert themed. Everything's orange. You can see like sand dunes, things like that. The
so
bed
glad I'm not
almost
there.
looks as if like an oasis theme, like it's a small watering hole.
I start searching the room.
It's bare. You find the bed, its coverings, a dresser that's empty,
Possibly a Bible.
a wardrobe.
I take a bath before I go to sleep. I'm getting
Your
this
room's
paint
the
off
oil
me.
of the bath.
I'm getting this paint off me.
I cover the purple room in glitter. I'm just like, and then go to lay down in the bed and just like,
Flap your wings so you get some more glitter off.
No, just jump on the bed and
I have the STD of,
Craft herpes! Craft herpes!
you know,
Is there locks on the doors?
Yes, you can lock them from the inside.
I'm going to lock my door and then go to bed.
she is a rogue.
She is a rogue.
She is a rogue. She might try to steal from us.
I place something in front of the door too. I'm going to lock it and then place something.
You're an elf, right?
Yeah.
You don't even sleep.
You meditate.
Oh.
You
You
meditate,
meditate.
and you're completely aware of your surroundings while you do so. So
Okay, I'm
you're,
just going to lock it and just meditate.
yeah, you don't even have to worry about sleeping.
I was thinking about stealing stuff and then I'm like, oh, they know.
And it still counts as a long rest, but you don't actually sleep. You're
About
fully
20
aware.
minutes after you go to your room, you each hear a knock on your door.
At the same time?
He hears it first.
I'm just like,
He hears it.
damn!
In theory, you could hear theirs, but
I'm just like, damn, just
Kyler would get it first.
I open the door.
You see a lady is standing there.
Who are you?
it's the wolf.
Lady, it's a wolf.
The wolf, knock, the wolf
Her
knock
name
on-
is Elstenar, but everyone calls her Lady.
The wolf can knock on doors and even open them.
The fuck? May I help you?
She barks at you and looks excited downstairs.
Is there
Dinner bell.
I head downstairs, apparently.
Okay, so as soon as she sees you going downstairs, she goes to the next door that's closed.
do I
You can see it's a Paul.
Can I see
You
what
look
it
back.
is? Because I heard she doesn't like elves very much.
You can't. It's a solid door.
Okay, I unlock and open it.
She barks at you and looks at the stairs.
I start heading downstairs.
She wasn't excited for you.
Oh, wow.
She goes all the way down.
Open the door.
She barks at you. She wags her tail. And she motions for you to follow her downstairs.
I'm like, lady! And I jump on her head, getting her all glitterified.
And she bolts downstairs.
Woohoo!
You see that she stops at a large bowl full of meat. And she looks at the table like, you're supposed to go over there.
As she's bolting, I'm just like, hello, Silver!
By the way, she passed the two of you on her way. So you kind of have an
So you
idea of
see
where
a
you're
trail
going.
of glitter just flying.
I just facepalm, just like.
As you enter the room, you see there's a table, and it's set for a placemat for each of you. And Zan's already at the head of the table.
And I sit on a placemat.
On a placemat.
Well, I
Okay.
don't sit in a chair.
And she motions for her staff. I have one maid that stays with me.
I sit down.
If I sit in a chair, I won't even see the table.
You'll see under the table.
And she looks at you and she goes, "This is Everglades due to the river nearby. I hope you don't mind fish."
Fish it,
Amazing.
fish it.
Thank you.
Whatever.
And she kind of looks at you. I know elves are usually vegetarians, but we got salad if you want it.
Forget that. I'm not those. I'm just going eating. I don't care. I'm not those kind. I'm not a vegetarian.
You see her nod her head, and
I was like, my god, did fire
I dig in.
dragons, so eating meat's like,
Starts eating.
I'm
like,
going.
it could be raw for all.
I'm going to
as the
wait.
maid comes to each of you, she asks, "Water, wine, or milk?"
Coffee,
I could make a pot.
then that, and a cup big enough for me. By that I mean sit it.
Water, wine, milk, or coffee?
Water.
I'll take water too. Wait, no, thanks. I still have the pack full of water, so I'll just drink out of that.
I'm gonna drink my water.
You see her exit into a swinging door that you can tell is obviously a kitchen on the other side.
I'm going to wait for them to start eating, and then I'm going to eat.
Bro,
I was gonna say I'm already eating fish.
I dug
Dan
in.
has
My-
a lot.
It's fish.
My-
started eating.
I worship a fire dragon. Eating and having manners isn't exactly like.
No, I wanted them to start
Okay,
eating, so I know.
you're sitting
Plus,
next to a person who worships a fire dragon, a shark person, and you're just like,
having manners isn't exactly my cup of tea, and I may possibly be trying to hide the fact that I maybe know something about manners, and so I purposely go even further than I should.
So she brings out your water, and you find that it's in a nice, clear crystal glass. And it is very cold, which is unusual.
Is it salty?
No. It's like cold, like almost
He's a
ice
shark.
water temperature.
hmm?
I said, but he's a shark.
And you notice that Zan as well has a glass that looks similar to yours with milk in it.
I take a drink.
It is the best water you have ever had, and it is almost freezing. I know it's
Okay.
impressive for you to have the best water ever, right?
You like just dump it on your gills.
Yeah, I was just like,
You don't even drink it. You're just.
Zan's just gonna look at you like, interesting.
I'm like, what? I'm a shark.
It's
how I breathe.
I've never come across your species before. Then again, I can't say I've ever spoken to a butterfly before.
Yo.
In the deepest voice he can possibly make.
Even though it's hard.
Mouthful of fish, too. Just, yo!
And she looks at me, she goes, "You can come. I have plenty of food."
I'll keep eating
I
it.
haven't really eaten since the last time I left the bar. So,
Goodness. You see
I
her,
didn't pack rations before we left. I realized that I don't
you
have
see her
rations.
reach forward and hit a bell that's in front of her, and the maid comes back. Second portion.
Probably confuses the maid to see this butterfly eating this fish so much.
Because she's ecstatic. She usually only cooks for Zan. She continues to
Stupidly
bring you
didn't take
food,
myself
water,
rations.
whatever you wish. And she's quite glad about it. It's as if this woman loves to serve and only gets to serve Zan usually.
When I finish the mug of coffee, I literally just kind of lay in the mug of coffee, like the most laziest lay, like my legs hanging out on one side, my arms on the other, and just.
After I'm done
And I just
eating-
kind of like pass out.
After I'm done eating, I'm going to head to the library and see what they have there.
You do notice that when you leave, Zan sends Lady to go with you.
She's watching you. To be fair, the last time she had an elf in her presence, he tried to hurt her kids.
So you're not off the greatest start either.
I'm just saying, to be fair, that was the last elf in our party. He attacked our kids.
And was racist.
Well, he's an elf.
As you finish dinner, you hear children calling, laughing, playing, coming in the front door.
Oh, right when I hear that, I go up to my room. I don't.
I wonder what they would think if I answered the door. She's like, hello?
Give your 3-tooth smile.
Yeah.
And they come in, and they stop, and they see the butterfly. Your elf friend's not with you, is he?
He's somewhere.
Isn't he passed out?
He's probably still passed out in one of the rooms because I'm assuming he technically came with us. I'm like, he's somewhere, but he's locked away.
Okay.
Yeah, right when I hear the door and you told me that, I'm like, I'm just gonna go up to my room.
You see the kids all stomp through the kitchen. You see them grab snacks of a varying sorts and stomp back out and head through to the music room that you came through to get here.
I shall join them.
You see that they're playing in the music room. There's a harp, a piano, a couple of guitars. I was like, what the hell?
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to touch the harp. Because if I try and pluck it, I might rip it.
And yet you might actually be superly proficient in harp playing, which would be amazing. You're just like,
He's just really delicate.
Just be like the tips of my.
that would be like one of the funniest things to see. I'm a shark bard.
You do notice
proficient
that
in harps.
the youngest keeps staring at you. Like, not cool or anything, just genuine curiosity.
May I help you?
Do you swim fast?
Yes.
I've never seen one of you before. She's little, like 5, 6.
I was
Teeny
guessing.
tiny.
You scared?
No.
Okay, good.
She's just gonna be like intrigued.
Yeah, I go up to
If there was a pool, I would take her for a swim.
There's a river out back.
Do you want to go for a swim?
Let me ask Mom.
Okay.
You see her like skip into the other room where Zan is, and you hear a short conversation converse in Elvish. And she comes back and Zan goes, "If you don't mind, could I see how quickly you swim?"
Sure.
And so she leads you out the back door, and you see that there's about 40 feet until the river.
I swim that full 40 feet.
Wait, I just thought of a plan. While you guys are doing this, I could be looking in houses.
With the maid still with you.
No, I went up to my room.
Oh,
I bet she-
Ladies with him.
Lady.
Yeah, but I bet she probably left after I went in my room.
She can smell you.
Lady wouldn't have left you until Zan called her.
Okay, I go out. The dog's probably just like looking like, where do you think you're going? And I go down.
Like, she won't block you from where you're going,
Yeah.
but she'll follow.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And I start walking down the stairs, and I go to talk to the person. Is she still sitting at the table?
She went outside.
With
Okay,
me.
I went outside.
Okay. At which point, Lady would just lay down on the porch. and watch you.
Okay, and tell her, can I take a walk around the town without your dog following me?
Depends what you're gonna do in town.
I can't look around town. I just want to look around town.
She's just like, incites you. What she can do.
I don't know.
So are you genuinely just wanting to look, or are you looking for something particular?
Are you going to be stealing, or are you actually going to be genuinely looking around?
Well, if I told her I was stealing.
No, she's
No,
going to
it's
incite you.
genuine.
You have to
If
tell
you're
the
saying
truth.
if you're saying I'm gonna walk around town, but you plan on stealing something, you'd have to roll deception versus her insight.
Okay. D20, right?
Yes, plus your deception, which is a +4. A 12. You fail.
Nat 20.
No. Yeah, you very much failed.
Yeah.
No.
Dang it. I just go back in the house. Because the dog's just following me.
This lady still follows.
Yeah.
Like, she won't go in your room.
She'll sit outside.
She will sit outside.
Yeah, but there's no windows.
Yes.
In the whole entire house.
There's a window in each room, but there's not one in the foyer, which is why she felt safe lighting it.
I go up to my room. Is
Okay.
the window locked?
No, but it does open behind the house.
Dang it. I start thinking.
Just so you know, it opens behind the house.
But I have a +4 stealth. But those rolls with this.
Okay, so she's watching you swim, and she's quite entertained by it because she herself doesn't swim well. She feels comfortable. She is, okay, I'm going to leave Ellie with you.
Okay,
Please bring her back in.
I will.
She was in. How would you
That's
feel about
dark.
small child?
Bro, that's dark. It's a 5-year-old. That's dark.
Oddly enough, not the worst thing I've seen happen to a 5-year-old.
I know, but still.
Ever seen Child's Play?
And she goes in and she puts tells the older ones, get ready for your baths, all that fun, fun mommy stuff that happens, right? She pretty much lets you know that, if you want to sleep in your mug, you can sleep in your mug. Otherwise, you have
I was like, I'm technically already asleep in the mug.
Well, she's just gonna
I'm just like,
do you want to sleep there or do you want to go to your room?
picking up groggily in that room.
Still thinking of what I can do because I'm just locked in the house.
Bro, I'm entertaining this kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make her day.
I'm probably seeing you out the door, out the window, like, so she's gone now, and I doubt she'll do anything.
See, if you were in Eladrian, you could just face step away.
Yep.
And they never would have noticed.
I'm going to try escaping out the window.
Okay.
Probably going to fail.
Say,
What check does he have to make?
acrobatics to climb the roof.
Either climb to the roof or climb down.
Yeah.
Would I see
Depends
this
on what
happen?
you're doing.
Possibly.
Are you jumping out the window or are you trying to
Are
climb?
you trying to be stealthy about it or are you just doing it?
I'm trying to be stealthy.
So you have to roll a stealth
and
check.
acrobatics,
Okay, stealth, I have a +4.
which you would roll perception versus.
So he rolls a 6.
For stealth.
Perception.
Want to see if you watch?
I don't notice him.
You're too busy entertaining.
I'm
a
too
small
busy
child.
swimming for this kid.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Okay, so
Dory's been lying this entire
An
time.
acrobatics check.
He's just going to hear a jump.
He nat once.
Falls out the window. Roll 2 d6s.
Yeah.
To see if you get doubles or not.
Okay, you got him. Double twos. Oh.
You break your arm, you scream, and the shark can't help but hear you. And so does Lady.
You fell out the window and broke your arm.
Well, at least...
What are you doing?
What?
What are you
I
doing?
fell out my window.
You're like, I was watching you swim and I fell.
Wait, can't I try to
You can
get
try
him
to-
to convince me?
Convince you?
Yeah, like try to believe me.
Yes, that would be deception.
Deception.
roll versus his insight.
All these guys are being terrible right now.
This one's been actually good to me. So roll your deception. So I have to beat a 12.
Now going.
No, I don't believe you. You're full of shit.
I wanted to get out of the house.
So, I pick up the little kid and ask if she wants to ride piggyback. Like, on my shoulders.
She just...
Okay, I put her up there, and I just grab him by the waist. I just grab him by the waist, and we're heading inside.
Okay.
At least they don't drown you.
I already have a broken arm.
You meet Zan in the foyer, and she's rushing the oldest one towards the bathroom. And she looks over at you going, do I want to know?
He fell out of the window and broke his arm.
Why were you going out the window?
Because you wouldn't let me leave the house.
Because you weren't telling me the truth. If you had, I'd probably let you go. I don't like liars. Lady doesn't either.
Well, Lady doesn't like elves in general.
No,
Neither
she doesn't
does
like
she.
Valades.
Well, she doesn't like elves.
I don't.
Um,
One of my favorite enemies is an elf,
Yeah, one of Zan's favorite enemies is elves.
and humans, and plants.
Good thing I'm a shark.
Not butterflies.
Not
Or
butterflies.
sharks.
Yeah.
That was set long before you played an elf. Just so you know.
That was
But
from an
he
old
told
campaign.
me.
So I go up to his room, open the door, and just toss him on his bed and close it.
Wait. Did you lock your bedroom door before you fell out the window?
Yes.
So I'm gonna try and open it. I can't.
Put your stuff's in there too, huh?
No, I carried the
I was
stuff
just
on
thinking
me.
like, so you
Well, if he
fell
was
out
trying to
there.
sneak out, I'm assuming he'd take it.
Yeah.
So your door's locked.
Yeah.
I sit him next to Lady and tell her, make sure he doesn't move.
She goes,
Well, I'm going to need something to pop my arm back into place.
You broke it.
you broke it,
Oh.
you didn't offset it.
Well, can I get something to hold it? Like bandages to put it around my
Medicine
neck?
kit?
Something? Yes.
I don't have one.
Neither do I.
Well, I can
Unless
grab
Zan
the next
has
one.
I go to Zen and ask if she has one.
It's the problem with us not having a Claire.
She hands you a medicine kit.
I go back upstairs and I'm wrapping up his arm. Do I have to do a medicine check for that? Okay.
You have all the time in the world.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Too tight? I don't care.
It's too tight. Suck it up.
oh, I can just probably break his other arm just by crushing it.
Zan comes up and she goes, jumping out a second story window is not the best thing.
Well, I wasn't trying to jump. I was trying to.
Yes, you were.
Well, you failed worse.
Yeah.
You now won in double two.
He was trying to climb, he fell.
Yeah.
And she looks at you, she goes, from the second floor and you fell and broke your arm? You're the worst person ever, man. My kids
little
make
ones-
that climb.
The little one's still on my shoulders, huh?
You haven't told her to get down.
I go and pet the puppy, and I'm gonna go take her to go take her shower, bath.
Okay. She's kind of sad about getting down, but she listens.
We'll
Yeah,
have
she
fun
wasn't
later.
scared of me.
The child,
What?
she, didn't she wasn't raised with prejudice.
Bro, she would be most likely scared of me. I'm a shark.
But you
But,
gave her.
like,
Ryan.
by all technicality, the only person that would actually know this is Ryan's character, but she's half elf. She's a quarter elf, a quarter human, and half dwarf.
Also, probably only scared of Valdez right now.
Yeah. She's super
Valdez tried
terrified
to
of
attack
Valdez.
him. The only reason she's not bothered by me is I was about to kill Valdez. I rode in on the dog with my swords already unsheathed.
You notice that the kids call her mom here. Not Zan like they did in the tavern.
So I asked the dog if I can get up and pick the lock. I'm guessing that's a no.
But it's his room.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get back in there.
He wants to move.
I told the dog, make sure he doesn't
as
move.
beautiful and lovely as she is, she only follows direct commands. And only by people who she trusts.
So I go to the little one and tell her, we'll play later, but first you need to get some sleep.
And she goes, okay. She goes to take her shower, and you see her older sister come out in like pajamas, and she's like, can you take me for some tomorrow?
Sure.
And she
Well,
you
make
see
a
her
promise
run
you
off
can't
to her
keep.
room.
I'll take her for a quick swim before I
Wait,
leave.
isn't he the closest to me?
I don't know where
You.
you.
I'm in my bedroom. I
Which
was
is-
sleeping in the mug.
You can-
got woke up.
Yeah,
He's
so-
in my bedroom.
He's 2 doors away from him, and I'm downstairs. So
I try yelling for you because she trusts you to let me pick up.
I can see now, Delilah!
isn't he passed out?
I thought so.
Yeah, but I'm easily awoken. So I stick my head out the door and I'm like, what?
Can you tell this dog to let me pick lock my door?
Why is the dog not like you?
Someone told the dog not to let me move.
Then you gotta listen to Lady.
Can you just let her
Gotta
pick lock?
listen to Lady.
And as I walk in, as I go back into my room, I let out a loud whistle, and then I fall back on my bed. It may have attracted the dog's attention. I don't know.
Nope. She's too trained for that.
Because it's not that the dog will actually listen to me so much as she knows that I like writing on her.
So, like, you're downstairs, so you see Zan tuck the children in. and close their door. You see, she opens her room and sets down, hooks up another blanket, and takes it into the other room for him, and closes the door back. And she said, "You can hang out or you can go to bed. I don't really care. I'm going to bed." And then she thinks twice about it, and she laughs.
The whole
And
entire night.
she goes to back in her room, and she comes back out and hands you a key. Your friend might need that.
I take it and say thank you.
She goes back into her room and closes the door.
And I go head upstairs.
And you just see me playing with the dagger with the floor. Like I just grab my dagger, just carving into the floor because I'm bored. Literally locked.
So I go to Lady and I pet her and say, "Good girl." And I pick him up and open his room.
She's like, because you're the one that gave her the command to not let him move, so she's kind of confused.
Well, I tell her, "Good girl." Like, okay, you did your job. Good girl.
Okay, so she gets up and she goes and she lays down in front of the stairs.
And I toss him on his bed and close the door.
Okay.
And make sure his window's locked.
Well, I have a broken
You are
arm.
not moving.
I have a broken
And I go to my room and go to bed.
I'm going to get up, lock my door, and then just start meditating until you come in.
So we're all sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Take
Time to